Hello and welcome, all you wonderful Tubi Dicers. It's your boy Daddy Tarzan. Welcome to another episode of Star Wars: Edge of the Empire. Uh, we're backing at it with the adventures of Core Atlas and Grisard Gandy Safari Services partnering up to take on this wild planet known as Chulgana. I'm your host, Daddy Tarzan. With me today are our wonderful cast members of Grisard Gandy Safari Services. We are down, unfortunately, 2 members, one of which will be making a permanent departure as their schedule has unfortunately changed up on them and will not be available to play. So we will be hopefully joined by Oz, who plays Rawl, later on tonight after whatever situation he's currently in allows him to play. That being said, let's go ahead and get an introduction from the cast that is present in this moment, starting with you, Archie.
Hi everyone, happy to be back for this episode. My name is Jay, and you can find me on TikTok at JasonV131. And yes, I will be playing Archie, the lovable Wookiee marauder who is here to crack skulls, say a few jokes, get everyone to start laughing, and hopefully not go back to his confinement cell.
Up next, Dark Helen.
Hey everybody, I'm Eric. I'm playing Dark Helen, the not so lovable rogue and smuggler of the group, who seems to get the party into more trouble than it's worth. And that has been the case so far every single time. We'll see how it turns out today. So, looking forward to it.
This is going to be fun. All right. That being said, again, Circuit, who plays Minoy, will be making a permanent departure from the campaign until further notice. And then Oz, who plays Rawl, will hopefully be joining us for tonight's session. Otherwise, I'm going to be role-playing 2 PC characters. Well, technically 3 PC characters. Chav, Rawl, and Minoy. All while playing all the NPCs.
It's fine. Grace under
great.
pressure.
It'll be fine. It'll buff out. That being said, let's go ahead and roll the credits. Let's get right into it. All right. To get us to get our grounding. We last left off with the party had just finally successfully convinced the survivors of the Sa-na Lor, not just the survivors, but Grisard Gandy. Or not great. Wrong person. Captain Rel Harsal. There we go. The hard-ass, paranoid captain of the Sa-na Lor to see the party's view and finally come to terms with departing the planet known as Chulgana. The party was able to breathe a sigh of relief, if only for a moment. Now that they know the pressure that was on them is somewhat alleviated for a moment. As at the conclusion of the hearing, Captain Rel Harsal gives the order to begin preparation for departure. The survivors of the Sa-na Lor, confined to the retreat, begin departing the headquarters and begin collecting their belongings, all intimate and non-intimate, or sentimental belongings, I should say, as well as essential products and resources. As the crew of Dryzard Gandy Safari Services and Core Atlas begin to depart the headquarters, they look up into the night sky, seeing the moon shine down brightly on them, only for suddenly everything around them to begin to shake violently as the rumble of a starship engine passes low over the retreat. Leaves and unsecured items shake and fall to the ground. The survivors look at each other in horror. Some begin to panic and rush to hide or grab their weapons. You catch a glimpse of the ship through the tree branches as it crosses the retreat from the side of the bluff and lands somewhere near the river. As the sounds of engines diminish, it is replaced with the distinctive high-pitched squeal of multiple small repulsor lifts. In this moment, I would like the party to go ahead and... speaking party, let's go ahead. Would one of you be so kind to present the game table for tonight's game?
Yeah, I can.
All right. I will be rolling 3 different fucking PCs, luck tokens. So in this moment, okay, add to stage. There we go. Hide that. And let's go ahead and go to the game tray and everybody roll your luck points for the day. Starting. Ooh.
Oh boy. Oh.
Okay. Okay. All right. Chav, let's get a luck point from you, buddy. And Manui, luck point. That's a dark side again. And roll. Keep up the good work. Let's get a luck point from you. All right, not too bad. A little even keel, a little bit. All right. That being said,
Hold on. Just need to refresh the page a moment.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah.
We can see. Yep.
All right. That being said, with the sound of multiple repulsor lifts powering up, let's go ahead and get a hard perception check from everybody.
Why? Why?
That's not too bad. You just have to beat 3 threats.
I
What you
don't
do?
have.
All right, there's that.
Damn it.
Where's Chav? Get a perception check from old Chavy Chav here.
Nope.
How to roll as Chav? That's the real question.
You could send it to one of us to get them to roll.
Yeah, that's fair. Pass the check to... Let's go to Archie. There we go.
All right.
You roll Chavs. Dar, you roll Manoise. I'll send that over here in a second.
Well, Chav got an advantage. Which I feel
Which is
is
canceled out.
appropriate.
Which is canceled out by the 3 threats, so yeah. He doesn't, he's not sure what that is.
I think the only person who's fine properly is me and Dar.
Well,
Maybe.
we about to find out. Yeah. And then, yep, there we go. Oh,
There we go. Manoy did all right.
Yeah, Manor did
He's
okay.
doing all right.
And
Oh yeah.
roll.
Oh yeah. You guys were all supposed to have a boost die too.
Oh, for the love of... Okay.
Because
this
you're
is my boost
right
die, 'cause
you're right by old
Grizard.
Grizard, yeah.
Okay, that I have Yeah, I
Alright.
I did alright. And this one is Chav's. Yep, no. He's got
All
two
right.
advantages. He doesn't see anything.
Chav is oblivious, apparently.
Here is the
Yeah.
noise.
Well, I think Chav is more thinking escape
Oh,
routes
that's
right
not what
now
I
because
mean.
we're in a trap box.
Fucking
To be
Grisard
completely
over here.
honest.
Jesus. Alright.
All right, that was Manoy.
Yeah, it's just... To be fair, Manoy did alright. Manoy did pretty good.
All right. So the only person that wasn't able to just identify the sound was Chav. The rest of you, especially you, Archie, as these were more likely the type of vehicles that were used to aid in your capture.
Yeah.
You identify these as speeder bikes. More specifically, let me go to my vehicle tabs here. Air speeders, land vehicles, rarity of 4. Z 74 Z speeder bikes. Yeah,
So the classic Scout Trooper.
the
speeder
Scout
bike?
Trooper bike. Yep.
Okay. Do either me, Dar, or Grisard, or Roll, or even Manoy could pick up how many are heading towards the retreat?
Between
I mean, I did pretty well. So
between Grisard and Dar and everybody, yeah. You get a rough estimate between 5 to 10 speeder bikes.
Oh fuck. Okay. Is the captain next to us? Like he probably is in like full panic mode right now. His paranoia being
We'll get to
confirmed.
that point. We'll get
Okay.
to that. You also are able to spot above in the canopy Airax series probe droids beginning their descent. One of them unfurls, and you see these long, spindly 8 legs sprawl out as it begins its descent. A central red ocular receptor pivots and focuses and locks in on the retreat and begins its descent.
Will it get to us quicker than everyone can hide? Because there's a lot of people in here. There's a lot of people in the retreat.
There's a lot of people, and I would say at this point it's probably damn near impossible to escape its view, as people are currently in battle positions in the towers, securing the facility at this time. That being said, as you watch the ship begin its descent towards the river, you identify as a Imperial starship with the Empire logo on the side of its wings.
Okay.
And you spot at least 3 probe droids, 2 of which are heading off in 2 different directions. The one heading towards you, and then the multitude of speeder bikes that you hear. Some of them are heading in your guys' direction. The rest of them are heading off in a further direction. You're not entirely sure, but it sounds like it's going towards your guys' ship, towards the cliff.
The Chimera.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
just look at Chav. I just kind of like say over my shoulder to Chav, "You might want to say goodbye to your ship for now." I just say that very bluntly.
it's a shame she wasn't a bad ship either.
You just get a very disgruntled look on Chef's face for a moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and look to Gizard. Should I go ahead and call the Fang?
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea, Mike.
All right.
Grisard, I hate to break it to you, but if they see you, you're going to be red flagged.
I am very much aware, mate.
We're all going to be red flagged.
I'm thinking of something. Let me think for a moment. Just get everybody situated. Get ready. We gotta make some moves on the quick. Um,
Do I see the Yayard clan anywhere?
uh,
Just
the Yayar clan is currently convening with themselves, trying to figure out an escape plan. It looks like. Um, but in this moment, um,
mm,
you, as if you needed any clarification, you hear
it's like
alarm
Round one.
gongs go sound from the retreat's sentry towers. All of the survivors now brandish some kind of weapon. Some flee in terror, rushing into buildings or diving into previously hidden cellars. Others follow the battle droids to man the wall and sentry towers. Several probe droids descend through the trees, chirping and scanning, but no one knows exactly what to do about it. And following that, immediately after, Captain Rel
yeah, here we go.
Harsal rushes out of the headquarters, wearing a blast vest, a helmet, and bandolier of old grenades. He's clearly enraged and panicked. He points at you and yells, This is your fault. You led them here.
I walk over and I just grab him by the scruff of his collar, like the scruff of his like flat jacket, and pick him up, and just stare at him. We are not responsible for this. We warned you when we got here. We warned you again at the end of the trial. If we really had a play in this, we would be laughing and smiling and pointing blasters at you.
I mean, we can still point blasters at him. I'm not opposed to that idea.
Shut it!
Just him, though.
Easy. All right, mate. Listen. None of us could have expected the Empire to show up this soon. But that's the situation we found ourselves in, all right, mate? Now it's your time to shine as captain. We got to prepare. We need to make ready our defenses and plan an escape.
I haven't put
Now
him
it's
down.
not.
I'm still holding him.
Yeah, Grisar just standing next to you, placing a hand on your arm to like ease up a little bit, but his focus is on Rel, and he's just trying to talk him through the situation.
I just put him down in that moment and let him go. It's just like the literal like, this is like anything he says this moment is like, I will take your head off if you keep talking, blaming us for this. I've had enough.
As Grisar is making this revelation to Harsal, his face changes as he makes a stunning realization. You're right. This is my fault. I should have never brought you here.
Regardless of the situation we're in, let's focus on getting these people out of here. Suggestions?
Yeah, I have suggestion in mind. And with blinding speed, he draws his blaster and points it right at Grisard's face. I should have killed you like the others so long ago.
I'm going to pull out my blaster and point it at his face.
We would have been safe. We would have been... In this moment, you see the blaster in his hand shaking violently. But he is clearly fighting within himself.
Put it down, Captain. Nobody's got to get hurt. It doesn't... More blood on top of what's going to happen doesn't do anyone any good.
You still have your blaster leveled at him?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a charm check. Average difficulty. This will have one setback to it.
That's the black dice, yes.
I'll roll the difficulty and the setback. You just roll the charm.
All right.
Just don't fail.
This is the
I
one
was-
point where I can hilariously activate my bodyguard maneuver. I have 2 ranks in it.
Actually, go ahead and give me a boost to your roll because Grisard is helping you, trying to talk him down.
All right.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
one.
if I will say, if this captain shoots, I've activated the 2 ranks I have in bodyguard, which is once per round as a maneuver, the character may guard an engaged ally, which I'm assuming this is.
Yeah.
I'm going to suffer 2 strain in bodyguard to upgrade the difficulty of the attacks against that ally by that number until the start of the next turn.
Additionally,
Yeah.
if we do enter combat, I'd like to activate rapid reaction to suffer some strain to put myself pulling the trigger before this captain does.
Okay. Good to know. All right.
Buddy. Ooh.
You see, Grisard doesn't
What's
seem
that
to
roll?
be. Grisard doesn't seem to be perturbed in this moment. He seems very calm and lucid. He sees the current plight that Harsal is in, and he understands that it does make the group look bad. That immediately after the accusations of being Imperial spies, the Empire suddenly shows up. It doesn't look good, but he tries to remain empathetic in the moment. Look, I understand it doesn't look good with the Empire showing up right now, but what you need to do is stay focused on the fact that you need to protect your people, and we are here to help you protect them. For the time being, you need to get everybody in order. Prepare an exit strategy, mate. You can be mad at us all you want, but the fact of the matter remains: the Empire is here at your doorstep, mate. So what's it going to be? I'm going to have Grisard roll a charm check here.
Does
Hopefully, he does better than me.
Yeah, does he get a boost die because, again, there is a giant Wookiee next to him and a guy pointing a blaster at the guy pointing a blaster at him?
Well, that was the setback. That's true. You technically are also intimidating, so that would be 2 setback. But we're gonna leave the difficulty as is with 2
Okay.
average difficulty with 1 setback. We're just gonna see if Grisard can beat it.
Okay.
Hey, there we fucking go.
Oh, thank Christ.
Good job, Grisard. All right. It's a slow realization, but Harsal finally comes to that conclusion. You know what? You're right. You're right. Now's the time to start planning. All right, everybody, begin lockdown procedure. Gather anything and everything that is essential. Non-essentials are not being carried. Prepare. All essential personnel man the wall. Do not let these Imperials into the retreat. This is our last stand if it comes down to it. It was a pleasure living alongside of you all this time. And with that, he begins his departure.
Grisard, you got a plan? as soon as he's out of earshot.
Hey, yeah, I'm working something up, mate.
Well, while you're doing that, why don't you focus on these people? And, I don't know, maybe we can take a couple people out into the woods with those righty beasts and see if we can distract those probe droids from getting any closer. Try to draw their attention away from camp.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, but we gotta find Dr. Dr. Cortala for that. Archie, I'm gonna need you to take care of the coordinating people. I'm mixing accents up here. Oi, yeah. Let me drink a little bit. There we go. Me. All right, Archie, I need you to coordinate with the defensive line on the wall. All right, mate. Make sure everybody's in got crossing sectors of fire. Unfortunately, the only way out of this place is directly into the Empire's arm. So we have to be careful about how we proceed from here. Get Grisard Fang on the line. Get them down here. Do not tell them not to land right away, as we are currently trying to create an opening for them. That's all of my plan that I got so far. Still working on it. Give me a little more time. Manoy, you and Scuttle, treat any of the wounded. Repair the battle droids that take any damage, and yeah, you're running support. Understood? Is that everybody got it? Understand where their focus is?
Sure thing, boss.
I unholster my bowcaster and just start sprinting towards the main wall where everyone's setting up.
You watch in that moment. Grisard runs back into headquarters as he was still kind of under geared because all of his gear is still inside headquarters. You assume he's going to go get fitted properly. Rawl, Chav, they've gone off and began their own planning. But you watch as Rawl goes chasing after Dr. Cortala back towards the next two cages in that moment. What is your guys' plan in this moment?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my long-range transmitter and try to reach the Gizard Fang.
Okay.
Coming in, this is Dark Helen. We got new instructions from Gizard. Begin your approach. We have Imperials, but delay your landing.
Ground crew, this is Grisard Fang. I understand. Delayed landing, but begin atmospheric approach. Understood.
All right. Roger that. Positive copy. Dar out.
All right.
As soon as I get to the wall, I'm going to climb up to the top. And I'm going to pull leadership because I actually used experience to gain the second rank in leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone on the wall, including the droids, and myself, gain 2 boosts in discipline.
Ooh, very cool. Well done.
So, and just basically going, watch your lines of fire, no one go in front of the blaster, and for the love of all, and for the will of the Force, it's squeeze, not pull! Pointing at some of the people with blasters who are holding it and, almost like... Because imagine some of them are nearly pulling the... the trigger a bit, and I'm like, it's squeeze, not pull. 5 pounds of pressure is all you need to pull the trigger.
Some of the older soldiers on the wall give you disconcerting nod, as they haven't really prepared for something of this scale. But the droids, albeit slightly defective as they are outdated and poorly maintained, they give you
Roger.
as they begin setting up on the battlements.
And basically, I'm pointing through the command maneuver just to pinpoint the best places to get.
Sorry.
Yeah, to get the droids basically in front in cover. The ones who have got the more heavier blasters to be on the walls and on the towers, and anyone else who's got melee to just lay in wait.
Yeah. As you take a look around the embattlements along the wall, a lot of it is all riflemen. At the towers itself has two heavy repeating blasters, as there's
Okay.
only two towers.
Yeah.
But you got some superior firepower along the wall, but not much.
Don't we have droids with missile pods?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would
The
say
droids do have missile tubes on their back.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a moment to inspect the troops before?
Yeah, I'm doing a moment to like inspect and just like pinpointing droids with missile tubes
Okay.
behind the rifleman. So it's
You
just-
you go through the inspections and you go up to the first droid. Missile tube
Uh-huh.
on his back, empty. Second battle droid. Missile tube, empty. Third, missile tube, empty. Fourth, empty. Fifth, empty. You get a sense that they only kept them as a means of intimidation.
So the
This
fact
was
that
a-
we were
was-
taken hostage, they couldn't have done jack shit.
Essentially, it was a bluff when they first approached you.
I just pull out the comlink and just register to like my team of like the missile pods are fucking empty. Just hear that over the comlink.
And you fell for that trick, Archie? Come on.
Yeah, every single missile tube is empty, at least on the wall.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Dar, what are you doing
Um,
now that you got your order out of the way?
is there going to be a mounted unit? There seemed to be a mounted unit conglomerating.
You'll spot the Revos riders as they get mount up. You guys still have swoop bikes of your own, only two of them at least, that are in the what's it called, stables. But that's about it.
Do the swoop bikes have blasters on them?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking a swoop bike.
It's the same Z or 74Z swoop bike. So
Okay.
you mount up. As you approach the stables, there is one of the survivors trying to get mounted up on the bike itself, but you stop them and they give you some guff about it at first, but being the more experienced pilot that you are, they eventually acquiesce and give you command control over the swoop bike.
Awesome.
What's going on behind the scenes back at Kratala's, or back in the Nexu cage? Kratala runs to her lab. She emerges moments later wearing a backpack and carrying a blaster pistol. She races to the Nexu cages and locks herself inside one of the access enclosures. She holds the gate latch and can open the Nexu cage into the retreat at any moment. She yells at one of the cybernetic Nexu. It's us or them. I'm not going to an Imperial prison. And she yells at Rawl, standing across the way. Do you hear me? I will not serve the Emperor again.
All right, roll, man. Turn on your charms.
Whether or not that happens will be behind the scenes because I'm not going to role play
that's fair.
an entire
That's
scene by myself.
Nope.
That's boring as fuck.
Nope, that's fair.
Hopefully, Rawl does make it for that part. We'll see. That being said, back on the wall, survivors and battle droids man their posts while Harsal and Kratala deal with their own personal crises. Though they are unsure of what to do. Go ahead and Archie, give me your choice, leadership or charm check to try and rally the troops.
I'm gonna do leadership because I have 2 boost die in leadership.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, it's the fun thing about command.
Damn. All right. Okay.
This is Archie's kind of bread and butter. He's kind of like relaying himself back into the time when he was A, fighting against droids during the Clone Wars, B, then fighting against clones, and then C, rallying his herd against the Imperials before he was captured. So this is like, he's in his element right now.
All right. So as you go ahead and give me a little preview into how you get these would-be soldiers focused in the moment.
You've survived here for 20 years. You have survived a clone war. You survived the rise of the Empire. Surely, this moment, right here, right now, defending your families, you can take on a few fucking buckleheads.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, bucket heads. Not buckleheads, but bucket heads.
That's
this
okay.
one,
Some of
you-
it's lost in translation
Yeah,
to Shirok.
like the communicator's having a hard time keeping up with me roaring and screaming.
Right. In this moment, the first droid begins its approach, and in the tree line behind it emerges the two others as they begin their approach in a wedge formation. They are within your guys' firing range. How do you proceed?
I just kind of like raise the hand, and I just look at the droids, and I just go, turn them into scrap metal. That's basically all I say to the droids, not the people, because the droids are a bit more accurate.
Okay. All right. You all hear as the soldiers begin to, as the B1 battle droids begin to open fire on the Eric series probe droids. Let's go ahead and get a initiative going from everybody.
Okay. Oh, what's is this cool? Essentially.
This will be, yes, this will be cool for you guys as you are prepared for the engagement in this moment.
Okay. Actually did not too bad.
Okay. There's cool. Okay.
Dard, did you forget to add the
Boost dice.
well, did you forget to add this? The click to add to initiative?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll add it. You are 1 and 4. Okay.
Yeah, one successful advantages.
Hey, the survivors actually didn't do that bad.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. PC success 1, you'll be going before them. I don't know how to manually change your slot without it. But that's fine. Or actually, can you just click on, let's see. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, there we go. Never mind. Fixed.
Cool.
Yeah, you can right click or left click on the 3 dots and it will give you the option to add that roll to the initiative for future reference. Okay.
Oh, handy.
Up next is Scuttle.
Oh yeah, fuck, the golden child's not on the wall. Shit.
Scuttle is Scuttle's on triage.
I might need to get Manoy to get him up here because he's pretty accurate. Might need a battle medic running between the lines.
Damn, Scuttle, can you chill out with your fucking rolls, dude?
Nah, man.
No, he's the golden child, and this is his soiree. This is his final hour. Of course, he's not going to.
Oh, then that's initiative by accident. There we go. Okay, that wasn't very good, but that's okay. Not hidden.
Oh boy.
Wait, no, that one is hidden. Shit, my bad. Delete that one. Whoopsie. Okay. Did I roll the battle droids? Let's see. I've rolled one PC or NPC so far, which was the survivors and
Yeah.
Scuttle. Okay,
Yeah.
so now is the battle droids. Okay.
Mhm.
So many fucking NPCs to keep track of. Sheesh.
Hey,
All right.
you put us in a corner. We're now going to be using every single.
Yeah, that was to be expected. Yayar Clanton. Let's get them in the initiative.
Oh, fuck's sake. Well,
Yeah, I agree.
oh, you motherfuckers.
Let's get them in. They got a pretty decent initiative. I don't know why I didn't get added in, but we'll add it in manually. Come on, let's go. Refresh, maybe? Yeah. Oh, shit. They added it twice. Remove one. There we go. That's also a PC slot. There we go. Because they are technically on your guys' side. Grizard. Let's get him in the initiative.
Come on, buddy.
Oof, I really fucked myself with that. How many fucking NPCs are in this fucking encounter? Shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yep.
Can you fucking add my NPCs to the initiative? Why do I gotta refresh all the fucking time? This is bullshit. That was 1.2. 1.2 is Grizard. Okay. Another PC. Rel. We need to get Rel in the initiative. Fuck me. Alright, come on.
Hey, you decided. this is all on you.
I know. Fuck. 5-2. And for some reason,
For a guy who's so paranoid, for a guy who's overly paranoid.
he's always prepared. That's the problem. Kurtala. Let's get your initiative. Add to initiative.
Always
Come on.
fucking prepared.
3. Not bad. Okay. God damn. I only rolled one PC or NPC character that I control. The rest of them are on your guys' team. This is some horse shit.
Deal with it.
All right. Here we go. Oh, no. I got to add the fucking Revos to the goddamn initiative. Shit. 2 successes. Is it because they're not fucking seen? Is that why? Hidden. There we go. Turn invisible. All right. 2 successes. All right. Wow. You guys got numbers on your side for sure. Fuck. Okay. Now it's my guys. Here we go. Invisible. Good. Roll. Add to initiative, please. Fuck.
Oh. Spider droids.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hey, at least it's only probe droids and scout troopers. It's just not like a full regiment of stormtroopers. Yet.
You mean Deep Dark Scout Troopers?
Huh?
Better. I was about to say, we see some death troopers. I'm out of here.
I'm sorry, what? What? Tarzan, do you mind just repeating that? The dark scout troopers?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, shit.
You motherfucker. And a fucking snake!
There we go. Yeah, that's great.
A
That's
fucking
great.
ISB?
I don't know what you mean.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, here we go.
We
Give
got
me
some
all my
IS. We got some ISP agents aboard this thing. We definitely gotta take that ship. You know how much good information's gonna be there?
You know how much protection is going to be in that ship too?
It's a
Oh
small
yeah,
ship. We
no,
can
no,
take
no, no,
it.
no. An ISB operative is like frontal crew. Like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit's about to fucking pop off, my dude. All right. Let's get these guys out of them. That's initiative.
All right, let's fucking go.
All right. To combat the scale of this initiative, I'm gonna get like a group. I'm gonna get your guys because you guys do dominate the fucking the initiative for the most part. Um, we're gonna get the first 4 PC characters out of the way, and then I'm gonna insert at least one NPC in the middle of you guys, and then the rest of the player characters on the second half. Then finish off with the player NPCs on the end. One more for good measure.
Bear with me. Apparently, my internet's having a crappy moment of not wanting to do the things it wants to do.
How dare!
I know.
Fucking
How
dare!
very, very dare.
All right. Cool. Oh yeah, did I no, they're in the initiative. Okay. That is a lot of fucking people in that initiative order, my guys.
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
God damn.
all right. So that being said, let's go ahead and get an idea on who wants to be in the first initiative order for the player characters. We have the 2 present characters. Who else would you guys like to act on this initiative?
Ooh.
You got all the survivors. You got the battle droids. You got you can call on Manoy or Scuttle, Gryzard, who's back at headquarters getting geared up. Captain Rel, the Revos. They do have some pretty cool knockdown features if they're able to hit.
I am tempted to go first because of my quick strike ability. Where I get
Well, that's definitely on the table, but I'm trying to get an idea on who you guys want to also act on the initiative with you guys.
okay.
If you bear with me, I'm gonna have to do this for a moment because it's really having an issue. Just gotta get it loaded up again.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah. Apologies, everyone watching the stream. This is fuck it, do it live kind of moment. Are you gonna load? Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's the server itself because I've been having to refresh my page every time to get the initiative to update.
Yeah, there we go. You, if you want to put it back up.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got
Yeah,
four PC characters to work with. So if you guys want to go first, you got the. Oh shit! I forgot to fucking roll Rawl and fucking Chav and Manoy. God damn it! Wait, did I? Did I forget?
I would say Manoy can go on Scuttle's turn because they go on the exact same.
I did forget them. Okay, so Chav, let's get his added in real quick.
Like I said, there's a lot of moving parts in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a 2.
Yeah, it was a two advantages.
All right, convert to PC. Okay. Manoy. Actually, I'm going to pass these dice to you so that it'll automatically add you guys to the, or add them to the initiative
Okay.
as player characters. All right. Manoy is going to you, Archie.
Okay.
And then Rawl you is going to you, Dar.
All right.
It's not bad. It's 2 successes and 1 advantage. Got quite a few of those.
Did it roll as PC?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Add to
2,
initiative
1.
roll. Yep.
Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just waiting on you, Dar, for Rawl.
Yeah, don't forget to.
What's the other option? It's cool and what for initiative?
There'll
The
be a add here.
add to tray.
Yeah.
The dice already passed you. I just
Mm-hmm.
you just need to add it to your tray and then click add to initiative.
Yep.
Initiative.
It'll be right below the dice. Has it would have been you would have gotten
Yeah, add to initiative. Where was the add to tray?
It'd
would've
be
been,
right. It'd
right
be
there.
right here.
Okay.
it would have been,
Yeah.
it would have been a cool a proficiency die. Just trade one of those for a proficiency die for roll. So just roll a proficiency die.
Which is which one again? The yellow one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There we go. That's
I
mean-
4 successes, 1 advantage for roll.
it would have been 3 because you're trading the first one.
You're right.
So 3 successes.
So he'd be kind of like in here.
2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. We'll add to initiative here. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Fuck, that's a lot of fucking people. Woo!
Okay, well, in first group, yeah, Dart, if you've got things that you want to do because you're on the swoop bike and you've got quick strike, then yeah, if you want to lead like the first charge, you can go for it.
I'd be
I
tempted
would
to. Yeah.
say, because I'm giving orders, I'm gonna actually put myself in the second group
Okay.
because then we can have survivors, droids, and Gryzard in the first group because I imagine he's got a few tricks up his sleeve that he'd be
Well,
able to.
Gryzard is currently in headquarters getting getting his gear back on because
Then-
if you recall, he was
yeah.
pretty heavy, pretty undergeared for the
Yeah.
excursion into.
In that case, Dar, me, droids, survivors, in that order.
So Archie, Dar, and droids. Okay.
Yeah, Archie, then me, then survivors, then the droids at the end of the first group.
Survivors and droids. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, go ahead and take the lead. Whoever was going first.
That's
All right.
cool.
I'm gonna kick that swoop bike into gear and zoom off into the woods. I'm going to attempt to zoom out and then make a U-turn and come back at the enemies from behind, assuming they're approaching the wall from one side.
Okay. So
Um,
you give a call out to the people manning the gate, open the gate, and you accelerate the swoop bike and exit out the gate through a small opening. The gate immediately shuts behind you, and you emerge into the tree line. Okay, give me a perception check. Hard, with the setback because of the speed you're traveling at.
All right, perception check. 3 successes,
Okay.
2 advantages.
That's a good roll. That is a good roll. Oh shit!
Holy crapola!
Fuck!
I'm not sure you've ever rolled
Oh,
6 failures
oh
ever.
wow!
ever.
Oh, wow.
That's a hell of a roll I just made. Fuck me.
Wow.
It's all those 0 failures coming up from last session. Bite us in the butt.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? It's for this.
Yeah. Yeah. Karma.
All right.
Oh, the pendulum has swung.
I'm like, yeah, that's not a bad roll. Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's an average. What the fuck?
What you don't see, because which is fair because it is nighttime. What you don't see is the various positions that these swoop bikes have taken and are currently in position waiting for engagement. The only thing that you do see right off hand is because it's out in the open is the one Eric series probe droid that's leading the wedge formation towards the stronghold.
Okay.
So, with that information, what would you like to do?
I'm assuming
That's a
there are
hell
more.
of a fucking failure. Holy shit!
I know that's pretty rough. Seeing as the Trove George, the only thing I see, I'm like, oh, well, this is going to be easy. One probe droid. Usually these ships carry more people. However, if I can destroy this thing before Archie, that's what makes me look good.
So reminiscent of a fucking Oops All Goblin one shot that we did. I played I played a Hobgoblin.
Uh-huh.
Not a Hobgoblin. The Bugbear. I played a Bugbear who led a charge against a dragon, ancient dragon, mind you, or ancient worm, I should say, while flying on the back of a giant bat. He got one shotted out of the sky. It was bad.
That's all right.
He was all by himself. It was great. That being said, yeah, you go and make your attack on the probe droids. You're about short distance from them right now. They are within your firing range. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Gunnery, right?
I believe it's personal scale. Let me double check. Personal scale for swoop bikes, I believe. It should say on my library. Let's see. Speeder bike. Additional ship and vehicle actions, damage control, evasive maneuvers, fly and drive, gain the advantage, perform a combat weapons check. Page 204 with some minor differences as to how it is implemented because of differences between vehicles and individuals. For this reason, each weapon on a starship, no, we're not doing it on a starship. So 204, I need to go to 204. All right. I love that I filled that information in for myself to make it easier for me.
That's fine.
Okay, 204. Perform a combat check. Doesn't say anything about. All right. Doesn't say anything about fucking.
I would assume because it is a kind of.
Oh no! I see the weapon. It is gunnery. Gunnery skill.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm
Gunnery
good with
skill. Short range is. Short range is a.
Is it hard?
No. Actually, that's a good fucking point. This is gunnery, so that would be different. Let's go to table. Edge of the Empire, sure. Shit. Let's pick Archie, do gunnery. There it is. Short distance. Ah, shit. I need a vehicle. That's what I need. There we go. All right, let's do partner, gunnery, short range. Easy difficulty. There we go.
Okay, cool. I'm going to roll my gunnery check, but also I get 2 boost die for having 2 ranks in quick strike
Ooh, okay.
because they have not yet acted in combat.
All right.
Okay.
That was a little less than I was hoping for.
I think you
Not
still
bad.
hit it though.
Not bad. This is on Droid 1, and I believe qualities. This weapon uses personal scale, not planetary scale. Okay. It has auto fire. Attacking with a weapon with auto fire is generally less accurate, and the attacker must increase the difficulty. Oh, we got to increase the difficulty by 1.
So average.
Oh, unless you're not doing the auto fire quality.
Yeah, I want to look cool. Let's increase the difficulty.
Okay, if an auto fire attack hits, the attacker can trigger auto fire by spending two advantages to hit multiple times. So each, as long as you have over 2 advantages to spend, you can trigger the damage more than once, which is 11 damage. That being said, you rolled against no failures, so I need 1 more difficulty die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Okay,
Oh,
so
I will
you don't have enough. You don't have enough to trigger the auto fire feature, but you still hit.
Okay.
So that's 11 plus 3, 14 damage on the on Eric Series Probe Droid 1. 11 minus 3, or 14 minus 3 is 11. Ooh, that was a hard hit. Shit. Okay.
So you didn't blow it up.
Darn.
It was a hard
No,
hit.
just-
You did good. Did good. All right. That's your attack. Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna blast it and keep moving on my speeder bike.
All right. That was your maneuver and attack. That ends your turn. Let's go ahead and move on to the next person in the initiative order.
That'd be me.
All right.
Add insult to injury, firing the bowcaster at the injured one.
How dare you steal my kill?
Nice. All right.
So,
And you are considered medium range from the battlements of the wall.
which is the exact range of a bowcaster is medium.
Fuck, that's easy difficulty, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's make sure.
Also, because of the experience points that I spent, I do have 3 ranks in barrage. So if I hit, this
average difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does barrage do again?
It allows
Yeah,
you
it's
to
just
add
Yeah, while using heavy or gunnery. So yeah.
your brawn to the damage or whatever.
I don't think I can add my brawn. Well, no, it just if I hit, it will do 10 damage.
Impressive. All right, I rolled the difficulty. Go ahead and roll that attack roll.
Alrighty.
One failure, 2 threats to beat. You got 1 success, no advantages, so you do hit.
Yeah.
All right. Add 1 damage per rank of barrage to 1 hit.
And I got 3.
Okay, so that's plus 3. Okay, plus
Yeah.
3 to the damage.
Plus the
You're
base
using
damage
the
of 10.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
bowcasters.
13.
Bowcasters pack a punch.
13 minus 3 is 10. Yeah, that first droid. That first droid just goes, yeah.
Explodes.
And yeah.
I just pull out the comlink and go.
That walking rug ain't gonna take this one from me.
All right.
I'm sorry, Twinkle Toes. Did you miss?
That's-
As he's piloting away.
Dank ferret.
So, for visual appeal, the audience will see a swoop bike race out the southern gate as it begins to bank hard right, spotting the probe droid hovering in the air. It takes a series of volleys of volley shots at the droid. One of the blasters glancing off the side of its armored paneling. Archie on the battlements along the wall, seeing this, lines up his bowcaster shot and just smacks it dead center right in the receptacle.
So there's a
Ocular
bunch of
receptacle.
red like glows here and there, and then there's just this one green
Yeah.
glow and explosion.
And the droid just eviscerates into
Mm.
tiny pieces and clatters to the ground.
Yep.
As
Didn't you
as,
say that the bowcaster takes a while to reload as well? Like it's one shot and then it takes an action to reload.
I believe so, unless you took the feature to bypass that.
No, I did not. So this is like fired
Okay.
and it's like got it. Ah crap. It's like looking at the gun and having to like okay. It's just like reload another like railgun cartridge.
Okay. Bowcaster doesn't say it on my cheat sheet here, so I have to go to the website, equipment, lists, and weapons. Bowcaster is a ranged heavy,
Mm-hmm.
and that is a reload property. Bowcasters presented here fire standard micro explosive quarrels and does not have an automatic recocking mechanism. It requires the user to spend a maneuver cocking the weapon before each shot.
Ah.
So you just-
Oh, so I don't have to go anywhere. I just like I just cock
Yeah.
it back in place. All right,
As
yeah,
long
I'm
as
just
you-
gonna just
Yeah.
like low it and then just clink, just like crack it back in place and get ready for the next shot.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to get you that auto loader feature sometime.
To be
That
fair,
being
for
said,
right now, I'm not going anywhere. So it's just
Right.
like fire, reload, fire, reload, fire, reload until I get the auto fire attachment to it. I'm fine where I am.
no worries. All right, that will end Archie's turn. Up next, we have
Yep.
the survivors. They're gonna open fire on the droids. As there's two more standing.
Mhm.
Shit, they don't have any weapons on hand. We're just gonna go off of ranged light.
I mean,
Yeah.
I did scream aloud, turn them into scrap metal. So it's just
Yeah.
like the minute that first volley gets fired, just
All right, they managed to hit. Look at that. Light
okay.
blaster rifles are blaster carbine. There. No, I don't want heavy. I want light. Okay, they only got blaster pistols because I don't want that. That's what makes sense. 6 damage. They crit on a 3. They only got 1 success, 1 threat. So yeah, just 1 success. That's 6 plus 1, 7 damage on one of the remaining 2 Eric Series probe droids. So that's going to be 7 minus 3 is 4. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay. And that will end the survivor's turn as they use their maneuver to aim to give themselves a boost for next round. Droids, B1s. Let's go ahead and get there. Let's go ahead and give them the aim maneuver now so they can use their assist. And damn. What is with these fucking B1 battle droids being so fucking lethal?
They are our golden children.
That's insane. That's insane.
Fuck. So while the survivors are like doing little ding 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 ding, these droids just like concentrate fire on one and just start like unloading.
That's insanity. Yeah, 14 fucking battle droids just fucking unloading.
I think Archie is just like, don't let Minoy touch these, don't let Minoy touch these, don't let Minoy touch these. It's just like,
That's 6 fucking with a triumph. That's a crit.
Yeah.
That's a crit.
yeah.
6 plus their damage, which is 7, so 13 damage. That's 10 after soak is applied. And that leaves them. Ooh, they're really fucked up. And then we're gonna have to roll a fucking critical injury here.
Let's see what they got.
Agonizing wound. The target increases the difficulty of all brawn and agility checks by 1 until the end of the encounter. So their ability to shoot shit is definitely impacted. Yeah, you just watch this It's almost like a scene from Clone Wars as these battle droids all open fire simultaneously. And it's just volley after volley after volley after volley. This probe droid is being battered around by glancing blows. You watch as its armored plating begins to chip and crack under the abuse. And after the onslaught, the droids finally cease fire. And this droid just remains hovering in place.
Just like,
just fucking
yeah. I'd imagine it's like at an angle, sparks every now.
Just gouts of sparks shooting out from its frame. It's jittering in place as it's trying to regain its recalibrate itself. With that ends the battle droid's turn.
Yeah.
We're gonna give this guy a fucking a swan song and at least give him a chance to fucking do something.
Well, you know, I never thought I'd be saying it. I'm happy to have some freaking Sparkies on our side.
I will say Archie sees that and he has to shake his head away from the moment to resist the attempt to pull the bowcaster on them. Like he's fighting every urge he has right now because it's replaying Clone War trauma essentially in his brain.
Very reminiscent.
Yeah, so it's just like close your eyes, just ignore the repeated volley of concentrated death.
So instead of average difficulty for a medium range attack, it's going to be hard for this droid as it tries to return fire against the people on the wall.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, no, he don't get.
Does he just accidentally shoot the other probe droid?
I'm gonna say that accumulates in the form of a self-destruct sequence, as because that was 3 fucking threats. Yeah, he goes to fire, but the barrel of its blaster port is concaved or at least askewed to where the blaster bolt impacts into its own frame and causes it to self-destruct. And
so out of nowhere, this thing tries to fire. It's just blows itself up.
Yeah, that's essentially how it goes down. So another probe droid is down. That's out of the initiative. Let's go ahead and remove that.
Oh god.
Oh god, now it's just nothing but fucking.
Yeah, now it's like the entire row of PCs.
And then my poor fucking NPCs it goes after all that. All right.
Cool.
And now the legions.
Yeah, now I think grouped because we were the four here, like the four in front.
Yeah. I can't fucking. Why can't I fucking do anything? This is. All right. Whatever. There we go. All right. So right now is the next group of PC players.
Yes, it's these
Or
5. What do you think, Dar? Should we have Roll, then Chab, then Grisard, then the Ayar clan, then the Doctor and Captain?
Yeah, that checks out to me.
Yeah.
All right. So who's up first?
Probably Roll, to be honest.
Okay. All
Does
right.
he have any? Does he even have ranged?
Well, he's not. He's
No.
not in. It's not in there. It's more along the lines of if he wants.
We're
if
gonna-
you want to.
We're gonna get a peek behind the scenes of what's going on between Rawl
Yeah.
and Dr. Kratala right now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be slightly awkward for me, but we're gonna do it.
Or you could just leave
It's
it up
fine.
to a die. You can leave it up to a die roll. And just
Oh yeah, that's the whole case, right? Because I'm not gonna fucking roll. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna start off with a fucking. What is this gonna be? What is he trying to do? He's trying to appeal to her and get her to see reason, because right now she's hysterical. So
Would he get a boost die because of the rapport he's built up with her?
I'll give him 2. This is gonna be his charm check. He's gonna get 2 because of how successful his checks, his social encounters with her have been so far.
Do you want one of us to roll it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the dice to you, Archie.
Good luck.
This is gonna
Oz,
be
wherever you are, just
average
forgive me if I
difficulty.
butcher this.
Not too hard.
Again, forgive me if I butcher this.
Oh, look at that! You cancel out the threats too. You get one success, one threat, or one advantage. Okay.
So
So-
as Roll does, he is stringing across the line still.
Yeah. So, embark on a scene with me, if you will.
Mhm.
All right. Listen, I understand your concern with the Empire, but we came here to help. We can get you out of this. You just have to trust us. There's no escaping the Empire. They're already here. I can't go back to the Emperor. I understand that, Doctor. But we can help you escape. We can help you hide. We can't help you if you lock yourself in that cage. Come with us. It's the only way that we can ensure your safety. In this moment, Rawl appears to be trying to appeal to her, to their relationship so far, the good nature of which that has been established. Dr. Kratala does seem to slowly begin to come to her senses in the moment. I might as well role play her side because it's nothing but NPCs at this point for the rest of the team. Dr. Kratala, we're gonna have her do a discipline check.
Oh, she wasn't there when I did my command. Otherwise, she'd have 2 boost die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is gonna be an average difficulty. She'll get a boost because of the fact that this is with Rawl, who has saved her so far. Saved her on multiple occasions.
Yeah, more than once.
Let's see. Damn. Okay. So doesn't necessarily succeed the check, but there's still some level of benefit to it. She still remains apprehensive. The gate's still locked. But there is some give. But it's going to take another check for Rawl to get through. That being said, that'll end her turn. We'll take a peek behind the curtains as back into the headquarters where we see Captain Rel Harsalt moving a painting or fixture from a wall, where we see a safe embedded into the wall. Or
Motherfucker.
he exerts himself as he tries to remove it from its position, and it falls to the ground with a very heavy, sturdy thunk. As he does, he opens the safe, and inside we see several bricks of. It's not
What's it-
credits.
No, it's Oh, what's the?
I think it's ingots. I believe. Let me double check.
Like solid cortosis ingots.
It's not cortosis, but it is a very rare metal.
Electrium or something like that.
I gotta find it in this book. Decision point. Days go by. Let's see. Whispers. Tensions. You already got Dr. Hall's shit. Okay, it is. Come on, where the fuck did it go? It's right in this area. I know it is. My selective reading is a motherfucker right now.
Is it
I want to say it's a bunch of ingots of precious metals.
We could just leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, you just hear the clinking of metal. We don't see what's the inside of the interior of the safe, but it does sound like precious metals. We return to the exterior the interior of the encampment as the defenses are continuing to be upheld. In this moment, we peer into Grisar Gandy's medical quarters, where he was being treated for his injuries. He's currently donning the rest of his gear and holstering his blaster pistol and sheathing his various knives across his vest, and immediately begins departing the headquarters.
I'd imagine the blaster pistol and everything else took the quickest. The knives is what took him the longest to get.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just to get through.
Motherfucker has like 10 knives.
That you can see.
Right. He will end his turn as he begins to emerge out the front door of the headquarters. And then finally we have Scuttle. He will be. He'll be. He's currently standing by for further orders, as Manoy hasn't given him any instructions yet, and he's basically protecting Manoy, his most precious cargo, in the moment. That being said, that'll end their turn.
Now
in this
the
moment,
NPCs.
right? In this moment,
Dart, I think you're about to have quite a few friends chasing.
I don't think so. I just saw that one droid out there. I think I'll be all right.
Okay.
This is gonna get real interesting.
Mostly because I rolled really poorly on a perception check, and Tarzan rolled 6 freaking successes or complications or whatever.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fucking difficulty roll. I've never seen a difficulty roll that high. That being said, there we go. You hear over the tree line. Survivors of the Sonor. This This is Supervisor Lears Osnan of the Imperial Security Bureau. We command your cooperation, if you will. We have your encampment surrounded by, from multiple angles. Escape is impossible. To the one assailing my probe droids on the swoop bike, immediately cease your futile efforts, or prepare to be fired upon with impunity. I will be heard.
I want to calm back to Archie and Geyser. We have no intentions of letting up, right?
I just kind of like look at the survivors in this
Alright.
moment. I'm like, I feel like it's either survival or death. That's what I say in the comlink.
This might be an opportunity to see a weakness in their front, mate. We might need this brief period to figure out if we can skip by. So I think we should use this opportunity to talk to them while I figure out the rest of the plan in a moment. So keep them talking, all right, mates? We'll go from there.
All right. That I can do.
Mm-hmm. Is that all this ISB officer does? Does she give us a timetable?
In the moment, there's still no revelation of where the rest of the troops are currently in place, but you get a sense that since no one has opened fire on you as of yet, despite your being out in the complete open, they're giving you an opportunity to rethink your strategy and survive this encounter.
Mm. Okay.
So with that, that'll end their turn. There's one more player character. Who the fuck else needs to go? Who did I forget? Oh, Chav.
Yeah.
Fuck. What
I'm
would
not
he
entirely
do?
sure what Chav can do in this moment.
All right. Yeah, he's probably standing by as well. Probably by the swoop bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not as daring outside of his ship, or at least yeah. We'll say yeah. He's standing by. I'm ending all of my NPC's turns with a not a held action, but a preparation maneuver. So we're back at the top of the initiative. That means you have a choice: go back into the interior or remain outside, Dar, and risk being fired upon by a bunch of NPCs that have just taken the aim maneuver.
Can I maybe stay outside and dismount my bike as a sign, kind of like a sign of good faith? Kind of put my hands in the air and slowly walk towards the tree line because I can't see them.
Oh fuck! Okay.
And I want to. We have heard your terms, and we wish to negotiate surrender.
Oh fuck! Oh no! Okay.
Duh, what the fuck?
Archie, I'm buying you some time.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. You dismount and begin initiating talks of surrender. Archie, you see this? What are you doing?
I just kind of look to my left and right, and I just like, does anyone else have a comlink for the rest of the encampment?
What do you mean? as far as
Like,
being
does
able to
it-
communicate to everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll. One of the higher ups will, of the chain of command, will walk up to you and hold out their personal comm link.
Okay. Tap it and just kind of just go. I need every single person that can fight. We need to split the forces into smaller groups of hit and run and prepare for Dar's bullshittery.
Hmm.
As basically, the two heavy repeating blasters have this place locked down. I'm going to stay here in the front with basically a set of 2 humans and 2 droids. The rest need to spread up to the most likely locations where maybe the other troopers might be. And I basically get on my comm link and I just go, right.
So you're trying. What? Real quick. What I'm trying to get an understanding of what your plan is. Are you planning a secondary offensive to try and push these Imperials back a little bit?
I'm doing what they're doing. Doing a
Buying-
preparation maneuver.
Okay. All right.
So, effectively, we have the high ground right now. This is, even though it's ramshackle, it's still a secure location. And the soldiers, basically the ones who are more experienced, would know the best locations to set up choke points at the weakest spots
Okay.
surrounding the retreat.
Okay. All right. I like this. Okay.
At the same time, gonna pull out my comm link and go, Gryzard, I'm gonna need you at one of those locales. And I just gesture to the commanding officer, who's got the other comm link, and basically just relay which direction Gryzard needs to go, where he would be the most effective.
Okay. All right. Well, the most obvious egresses and entry points would be the main gates, as they're easily destroyable. They only serve as a means to slow down, not prevent entry.
Yeah. I'm also
So-
going to relay with the commanding officer as well. Anyone who wants to grab a melee weapon needs to start digging in between the buildings. This is now a slow backup if it needs to be, as well as relaying to Manoy and Scuttle. Dar is having a conversation. That's all I say. So just like the red alert is Dar's having a conversation.
Interesting. Okay. All right. That will end your turn. Manoy and Scuttle acknowledging. Manoy's like responds with, "Well, that can't be good."
Just be ready.
Gryzard maneuvers over to the western gate. You are currently positioned at the eastern gate, if I'm correct.
Yeah, the one that's facing to where the Probe Droids came out.
Okay, yeah. Eastern gate. He moves to the western gate, preparing, helping any of the non-combatants prepare to make a quick escape.
Mhm.
We continue on through the initiative. The survivors hold their attack and use a maneuver to prepare
Yep.
aim.
Mhm.
The battle droids do the same.
This is now the most tense. Like we're talking like Zulu.
This is a standoff. 100%.
Yeah, old Zulu level standoff.
This is 100% a standoff, and what Dar has planned, I am terrified, but we'll see what we can come up with. And if I remember correctly, Dar, you're entering the tree line, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
because I didn't because my perception check was so low.
Terrible.
I don't see anybody. I'm just kind of going towards where the
voices
loudspeaker.
come
Yeah.
from. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. Holy shit. Okay.
What else were you expecting Dahl to do? He likes talking.
Scuttle still has no standing orders as no one's been injured yet. Standing by with medical supplies and a blaster at the ready. Let's turn to Rawl and God, I hate this. Rawl and Kratala.
All right. If it makes you feel any more comfortable, you stay here. I have friends I need to go help out with. But we need you to be out there when it's time to leave. So do whatever it is you got to do. Gather your things. Meet us outside when you're ready. We can't stay here on this planet anymore.
She doesn't say anything, but we're gonna go ahead and have Rawl roll another charm check real quick to see if you can break through her.
Okay.
Break through her. What's it called? Her demeanor. This is gonna be average. He's gonna get 2 boosts this time because he did pretty good. He just didn't succeed.
Okay.
That's a 3 success. Okay. All right.
He's got the charm. He's got the charm knuckled down.
Okay, he did it. Okay, so we watch as there's a moment of like fear in her eyes at the thought of Rawl leaving her alone in this with her thoughts, and she holds out her hand. Wait! Don't leave me. Just I'll come with. And in this moment, we see Dr. Kratala and Rawl emerge from the Nexu cages at the rear of the encampment.
Okay.
That being said, we turn to the tree line where we find Dar aimlessly wandering into the tree line, trying to get his bearing on the exact position of where this voice is coming from.
I wish to make a maneuver
Okay.
to avoid incoming attacks. It's called
Sidestep?
Sidestep. Yep. Just in case.
Yeah. That's completely fair.
Okay.
Just makes you harder to hit.
So technically, you use your maneuver already to move into the tree line. You can sacrifice your action to perform a secondary maneuver, but that will cost you a strain to perform that sidestep. Unless you have an ability that allows you to bypass that.
I will use my I'll take 2 strain to activate 2 maneuvers of sidestep.
Okay. All right. Just FYI, anytime you perform a check of any sort and you accumulate at least 2 advantages, you can spend those 2 advantages to reduce a point of strain.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind. Okay. You enter the tree line and you heighten your senses of your immediate surrounding just in anticipation of somebody trying to blindside you at some point.
Yep.
As you pass through the foliage, you watch as a slightly younger than you are, but seasoned Imperial Security Bureau agent. Ashy blonde hair, green eyes, light, pale skin with a very lithe, athletic frame. Carries himself with an air of arrogance, surrounded by or offset by 2 dark scout troopers. The scout troopers themselves intimidating in their own right. The typical scout trooper armor, but completely blackened out. Aside from 2 red dots on the side of the visor that indicate their elite status. Their armor light but functional. They cover the essential, the vitals, and they carry blaster pistols at the holstered at the hip, a bandolier of frag grenades, and a heavy blaster rifle with a tactical sight on top. You get the sense that these are fully automatic blaster rifles.
Okay.
They raise their rifles at the ready as soon as you emerge through the foliage, and Agent Osnan raises his hand. Stand down, gentlemen.
I assume I'm in the presence of the officer leading this wonderfully planned attack. Play to his vanity a little bit.
Agent Leas Osnan, I am foreseeing over the operation of the acquisition of the assets aboard the Sanal Aurora. I'm here because of the rumors of the cybernetics that are aboard this ship, as well as the possible survival of the lead researcher responsible for the advanced technology. You're bold to approach us alone.
I think it's only fitting that, as the captain of this entire company and camp, I should be the one to lay my life down should something go wrong. And, as of course, being the leader of this camp as well, I feel best suited to parlay negotiations.
Okay. What we're going to do is I'm going to cash in a dark side token to upgrade one of Agent Osnan's ability dies to a proficiency die. What the fuck happened here?
I will say, Dar, if you want to use a Destiny token in this moment to upgrade anything that you need to roll against, do it, because we have 5. So we've got quite a few to use.
Yep. Okay, cool. I just doing my best to hold them off to do what you need to do.
What I'm doing is digging in and creating preparation. Okay. So anytime you can get me, it's great. It's greatly warranted. The one thing I'm curious about is anyone's got a sniper rifle. That's the one thing I'm curious about.
Scully does.
That's true.
You call yourself captain, leader of this survivors group, but I have it to my knowledge that the captain of the Sanal Aurora would be fairly much older than you are. So forgive me if I don't believe your statement, but you are fearless nonetheless, bold to approach unaccompanied. But I get the feeling that you're not necessarily the person I need to be talking to.
But on the contrary, you make an adequate observation. The old captain did die, unfortunately. Not too long ago. He was an aged man, having been through the Clone Wars. And in his stead, after his passing, I was elected leader.
Give me a deception check.
Use one of those Destiny tokens, increase one of your abilities of proficiency.
I think I'll be okay. Oh crap. I had a lot of
sure?
Oh wait. I had a lot of dice, but that was a pretty low roll for a lot of dice that I had.
All right. This is going to be a combated check, I believe. Actually, yeah, I know it is a combat check. So it's going to be combated by his cool to determine whether or not you're fucking lying.
I wish to cash in Natural Charmer. Once per game session, I can reroll a charm or deception check.
Hell yeah, do it!
And this time, I'm going to use Convincing Demeanor.
Okay, what does that fucking do?
Gives me some of these sweet, sweet setback die.
Yeah, for someone to see if they're lying, you can add setbacks.
Why did not I add this freaking setback die at that time? I had it in the freaking roll thing.
Setback goes to Lear's.
Oh, okay. So then disregard.
We'll go with that. That's still fair.
Okay.
That's okay. The one time when, because I have natural brawler, which allows me to re-roll brawn checks. So yeah, at any point in time where you want to use that, comes in clutch.
Okay, let's see if I got anything for this. Oh shit, Lears, why do you suck, dude?
He's a young
Alright.
ISB. He's a young ISB agent. He's not a veteran, so he's.
He might not have had the experience that I had.
Yeah. he's not.
Nothing.
Fuck. Okay. All right. Yeah. No. Okay. Okay. With the remaining advantages that he has left, you get a slight tinge of doubt, but he acquiesces. All right. You say Captain Rel Harsal is dead, and you are elected leader of the survivors of the Sanalor. Tell me, do you have... What do you know of the research materials that belong to the Dr. Kratala that was aboard this vessel?
Dr. Kratala. I don't know much about the research, as I only recently inherited the position from the deceased captain, rest his soul. Dr. Kratala, though, the name rings a bell.
I would hope so.
She might have been the person who deserted camp about a year and a half back. So, whom you're speaking, we may no longer have.
Ooh. All right, that's definitely going to take a deception check. Yeah, that's definitely taking a deception check. Give me another deception check. This one's going to be a hard difficulty, all right? Fuck. All right. Okay. Shit.
Trailing the line, dude.
Okay. Okay. Wow. It always pays off when you have a very sociable member in the party.
Yeah, me and Ra were very we were missing a few people. Well, we had to socialize.
All right. Very interesting. Okay. Well done, Dar. Okay. There's a wave of disappointment that washes over this young lieutenant or young agent's face or demeanor. That's quite unfortunate.
Truly.
And I don't suppose you have the research material that would have been accompanying the young doctor.
No, when she disappeared, she took, she didn't take too much with her, but we did notice her data pad went missing along with her. Natural reasons, of course. The Sana lore, of course, is still planted in the ground over there, as you can see.
Yes, quite aware.
So, I have
So-
a camp full of people who do not wish to be attacked. And I am potentially posing a trade.
A trade, you say? And what, pray tell, do you have to offer that would be worth my time?
Anything left on the Sanal lore?
I fail to see the significance of the leverage that you have over the Sodno, or as I'm the one currently in control of that ship, not you.
Ah. Regardless, I would not like. I wish for my camp to remain undisturbed and preferably left alone.
To remain here, planet side, with a bunch of traders of the Empire. By all rates, you all are subject to termination by Imperial Code.
Then why did you call for a ceasefire?
Because it would be a shame if the Empire's interests were damaged in any sort of way. But it appears you do not have what the Empire is interested in. So I no longer see the validity of your survival.
Ah. I guess lest we could tell you which directions you took off in. With what ship, which would give you a good signature to look for, of course.
Okay. That's a good one. All right. Okay. This is going to take one more deception check.
I am not going to risk this one. I am going to use a light side token.
Yeah.
I was going to say, this is also going to be a daunting,
Yeah, this is where you need that
Okay.
destiny point.
Yep.
because you have so far shown that you do not possess anything that he would be interested in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So,
Alright, so do I click my light side token first and then roll?
so click, yeah, go ahead and select a light side token. If you're upgrading an ability die, there's a green to yellow die off to the very end. Go ahead and
Okay.
select one of those.
All
And
right.
then after you select the ability check that you're trying to use,
Yeah.
it'll motherfucker. So, for clarification for the viewers, daunting is supposed to be close to impossible. Formidable, which is five difficulty die, is supposed to be pretty much impossible. So the fact that you beat a near impossible difficulty is pretty impressive.
With a
Pretty
triumph,
impressive
no
indeed.
less.
With a triumph, and well, you have one threat on the board still, but this is a social encounter, so there's nothing really you can that threat can accumulate as. That being said, okay, well, you presented yourself as being the only person with the knowledge that is of worth to the Empire. I don't see any reason why I should let the rest of your encampment survive. Although I don't see any reason to pursue a confrontation with the survivors and risk any losses of men. So, he waves his hand to the troopers, detain him, and the two deep dark scout troopers move forward. One of them with energy bindings in hand, and approach you and begin to try and shackle you with bindings.
So you'll leave my people alone?
That has to be decided whether or not your information pans out to be worthwhile?
This is a yes or no offer.
This is a conditional offer. You
Hmm.
come with us, and we acquire the information that we seek, or we kill all of you.
Just to be fair, just to be sure, the two scout troopers are standing next to him. The one is still standing next to him.
There's two of them that were standing behind or flanking his backside. Both of them do move forward to approach you.
Okay.
You haven't seen any other scout troopers or deep dark scout troopers in the area.
How many other people are in this clearing with me, besides these three?
Give me a hard perception check. One failure, 3 threats to beat. I need you to chill out with these fucking triumphs, man.
Sorry.
Okay. You beat the difficulty. So, okay, cool. In the immediate vicinity, off in the distance, you see another heavily armored dark scout trooper in the offset from the group. He has a long rifle trained on you.
Crap.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you got like I was talking about snipers. You literally have a sniper trained on you.
Yeah. The reason why you didn't see him is because of the dark armor at first, but now that you had a moment to get your bearings and you have a general idea of where these troopers are at, you look around and you try and scout out obvious signs of like where it would be advantageous with your military backing, where a advantageous point would be for a scout trooper or a sniper of any sorts. And yeah, your eyes immediately fall upon this one position, offset about 20 feet, probably a little bit further than that, about 50 to almost 100 feet away. He's kneeling, propped up against the trunk of a tree, using that as a third point of contact for his sniper rifle as he aims down sights, locked in on you.
All right.
But yeah, he's a good distance away from you, about medium to long range.
Dang. All right, Archie, what do you think? Take shots and run away?
I'm gonna say Archie cannot say anything in this moment as this is a side right now.
All right.
Yeah.
I am going to.
If you pull out your comlink, they will shoot you.
All right, I'm going to do something spicy, and it's either going to kill me,
Fuck.
and Marchie's going to get the signal.
Oh, no.
Or I'm going to get away with it.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to take a quick draw action to unholster my hidden weapon. I am then going to attempt to quick strike the dark trooper walking towards me. Not specifically him. I'm going to attempt to blow his bandolier belt, which will hopefully blow the other bandolier belt, which will hopefully send this ISB agent sky high. Using the smoke as cover,
You are out of
sidestep
your fucking mind.
and get the heck out of here.
All right. Quick draw. Okay, you're using quick draw. That okay. This
Yep,
is
so that's an
insane.
incidental.
Yeah.
The quick draw weapon.
It's literally
Okay.
the gunslinger move of it's like you like click out and fire. Okay.
Fucking. Well, you can't use quick strike, unfortunately, because this is the second round of combat, technically, and they've already taken the prepared action or the prepare maneuver to take aim. So
Darn.
I'll let you get a shot off, but you won't have a boost die to any boost die.
So I don't
for
get
that
quick. So I can do quick
Yeah,
draw, but I just can't do quick strike.
Yeah.
If you
Alright.
want to use another destiny token, a light side point, you can.
How many do we have? We have enough.
Yeah,
Alright.
therefore, if you want to use it, use it.
So as an incidental, I'm going to quick draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going
You're
to
specifically
blast.
targeting a grenade belt, correct?
Correct.
All right. This is going to be because of it's as pinpoint targeted as you're choosing it. This is going to be a daunting check.
All right.
Yeah, you're gonna need a light side point for that.
If you,
Okay.
I'm not going to leave it up to luck. This is you need to succeed to hit it and trigger it, or you're going to fail and miss. So,
All
And
right.
get lit up.
yeah, you have.
Light side.
You
point.
don't know how many barrels are trained on you right now, but I'm just gonna say you have barrels trained on you right now.
I know of
So-
at least one. Well, I know of
Yeah.
at least two.
Yeah. You have one failure, two threats to beat. How in the fuck I'm rolling so low for these difficulties is beyond me.
I
But
don't know.
I'm
But to be fair,
I'm living
to be
for it.
fair, the dice are equally cruel to us. Like that.
Like that.
Oh.
oh no.
Oh no's right.
Okay.
Oh no, is very correct.
Okay. Go ahead and follow that up with a regular close range engaged range attack with a blaster pistol, which I believe is just an average difficulty, to determine whether or not you actually hit the stormtrooper himself instead.
All right. Normally.
Okay.
How can
So
I get that?
you don't succeed in hitting the grenade belt itself, but
Fuck.
you fire off a round, the blaster bolt impacting near just millimeters away from the intended target into the chest plate of this scout trooper. For what's your base damage for your blaster pistol?
Oh, let me roll. Gotta roll. Base damage is 5.
5 damage plus 3, that's 8 damage. All right. 8 damage minus the scout trooper's soak is
Tarzan, here's a question. Does Archie see a red glow in that moment in the tree line?
you don't see shit, but you do hear a cacophonous as
Fuck. Dang ferret dog. Like that's all Archie says in that moment.
dude, I am legitimately scared for you in this moment because they're
That's okay. I still have maneuver. Because that was an action.
okay.
Which means I can use
It's
my.
not your turn.
This is technically this is out of your turn. I'm
Yeah.
Oh,
but
no?
You got the quick draw off. As much as I'm hating to say this,
I'll give you a
Nice.
maneuver. Give me what was your intended maneuver? Because you
I was
I'm
going to sidestep.
yeah, sidestep.
I'm not kidding. You are in a very shitty situation right now.
right.
Yeah, this is a sidestep. You suffer. I think. Do you have 2
Strain.
ranks or do you have 2
Just
ranks or
2.
3?
At 2
Yeah,
ranks of
so you
sidestep.
increase the difficulty by 2, and
Okay.
you suffer 2 strain. But
All right.
that being said,
If it's not my turn, that's fine. I'll roll with what I got.
This is fucking scary. All right.
what's your soak, Dar?
Not great.
Okay.
Okay. Medium holdout blaster is a medium range. That
Don't
is.
forget the long rifle.
Oh no, I got all my, I just got to figure out the range difficulties for all these.
I'm banking on all those 0 successes Daddy Tarzan's been rolling.
Right? This is engaged range against the target. Let's go ahead and build that pool. That's an average difficulty. You increase the difficulty by 2. That makes it from average to hard. Nope, daunting.
Daunting, yeah.
Okay.
Which I find ironic considering he's surrounded by blasters.
Hey, I play
only
hard to
person-
hit, not more taking damage.
No, that's
The
fine.
only person that hasn't taken the aim maneuver is the agent that is taking the first shot as he reacts to this sudden.
Well, I would assume it'd be him and the guy with the pulling handcuffs out.
Yeah. First, Lear's flinching and ducking for cover, covers his head and just kind of blind fires at you as he runs for cover.
Fucking sniveling coward.
I'm going to go after him if I make it out of this.
The dark scout troopers around you. The first one takes the shot to the chest. He stumbles back, but the other one reacting to the attack. Shit, this is long range engaged
Mhm.
combat. Okay,
Yeah.
ranged heavy, engaged range. Who's got a long ranged weapon at their disposal? Fucking Scuttle does. How
Yeah.
delightful. Okay. Build pool. That's average. Nope, that's hard difficulty. +2. That is formidable. Okay.
So
However,
near impossible.
near impossible. However, they do have the prepared action of aim already established.
Yeah.
Any advantages that are because they do have the auto fire feature on these weapons. Ooh, and they
Oh
have
god.
telescopic optical sight attachments, which means I need to go to the attachments section of the core rulebook. I believe that gives me an additional boost die. Let's double check.
Oh no.
Telescopic.
Also, how's it going? Well, we've dug in. Dar's having a conversation with an ISB agent and is about to maybe get lit up by a bunch of dark troopers.
Yeah, this is going to be very sketchy. Telescopic optical sight. Where is
I need that little meme with a dog in the fire burning building. This is fine.
Yeah!
telescopic optical sight. Where is it? Give me this fucking sight. I need this.
To be fair, Dar's going out like a champ if he goes out right here.
Listen, I don't want my PCs being fucking taken out by.
I don't want them either. I don't want Dar to go. I like the banter that him and Archie had, but it's just
Hey, look, if it's my time, it's my time. All right.
Okay, so these telescopic optical sight only reduces the difficulty on long and extreme range bands by 1, so it doesn't
Yeah.
affect the immediate combat check right now. Okay, so it's still a hard difficulty +2, making it a formidable shot with a boost die because they used prepared action. Here we go.
To be fair, you got nothing to. Oh jeez, you got nothing to apologize for, and here we bloody go. Still managed to
Okay.
get a shot off.
One shot. I technically should have been shooting with the Z74Z speeder bike weaponry, but I'm gonna go with only the one fire from the scout trooper in front of you because they are in the immediate range of you. However, there are other guns trained on you right now. That one shot does 10 plus 1 damage, so 11 minus your soak.
4. So 11 minus 4.
6 damage.
6.
6 wounds to you.
What's
7.
your wound threshold?
16.
Mind you, that ends the scout trooper's turn. We have one PC slot left. Who is remaining that hasn't gone yet?
Chav.
Thought he
And
went.
he doesn't have it.
Oh no, that's right. He did.
He doesn't have anything to contribute in the moment. So again,
Yeah.
still on standby. Fuck.
Yeah, it's now the other dark troopers.
Ah, shit. Okay. Okay. This is fuck.
Don't worry about it, man. I'll take it.
This is gonna be fucking bad. All right. All right. Up next is the Deep Dark Sergeant number 2.
Oh, Deep Dark Sergeant. Oh, great. Oh, shit.
Fuck. All right. Prepared. Aim. That's a boost. Formidable still. Dude.
Thank
Dude.
fuck.
There we go.
Dude.
All right.
Oh, that
3
would've been
down, 4 to go.
Next up, Dark Sergeant number 1.
sick.
Formidable. Boost. Oh!
Fuck Christ, thank you!
4 down, 3 to go.
Oh, fuck!
What is going on?
Why do I get picked at that door? Is it just like he's dropped to the floor and they're all just opening fire like immediately and he's like hand over his head?
What is
Hey,
going on? All right.
you know what they say. You know, stormtroopers can't hit the broadside of a bantha. So
Yeah, they're okay.
Oh no. Oh
Right.
no. I mean, good for you, but fuck for me. All right. I think that's all of my NPCs, I believe. Let's see.
I think you have 2 more. Maybe? I don't know.
Let's see. I got the Deep Dark Scout Trooper.
Oh,
Was
you
that?
lucky 4 shooter you!
I'm going to start playing the Lattery boys.
you're gonna go to the wheel and you're gonna like just put all in.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's all my NPCs. That we're back at the top of
Right.
the initiative orders, boys.
Right, Dar, you're first. Get the
All
fuck
right.
out of there!
Maneuver to.
But cut behind cover. You're in the tree line, so you have a plethora of cover to choose from. The most notable would be a large, almost like redwood-like tree that would give you complete cover, at least from majority of the people that you could see in front of you.
Just give the word and I will command everything to open fire into the trees.
Meanwhile,
All right.
the rest of the survivors back in the retreat are all just hearing a cacophony of.
All right.
Archie is just like, Dar, come in. Dar. What the fuck
Okay,
you doing?
He wouldn't even be able to hear you calling through the comm links because of how loud the fucking.
No, I know, but
classifier is.
Archie's doing it anyway.
This dude's just fucking bobbing and weaving fucking blaster bolts like he's Muhammad Ali.
Just...
The most luckiest encounter I've ever seen in my fucking life. You had 5 people trained on you, and you managed to dodge all 5 of them.
Well, I got
Except
it.
for one.
I got to hit
the
my one.
force for fucking side
All right.
step.
Let me think. Is there a speeder bike nearby?
You left
The one-
Jaws when you went over to the canopy.
That's
I know.
Is
Is
Mind
there
you, that-
another one nearby?
not that you can see, but the one that you can see is the one that you left behind that is completely out in the open. You're gonna have to be dodging
That's a
blaster
no-go.
fire the whole way there.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
no-go. I am going to. So can I take a maneuver action and can I take my action just to keep on moving, like a sprint?
So you can use 2 maneuvers to maneuver 2 range bands, go from engaged to short to medium.
Okay.
Mind you, that will put you out in the open as you're running,
right.
depending on where you're going.
Here, I
Running
think
back
I'm going
towards
to go. I'm going to take a wide circle. I'm going to go into the woods before cutting back.
Okay. So that
And
will
then,
take. Okay.
then
so
I'm
that,
also going to take some sidestep actions here.
Okay, so Lieutenant Lear or Agent Lears Osnan, this hand right here. You're facing him.
Okay.
Your plan is to go offset that way.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Following the tree line, you can. This will probably take about 3 rounds to try and circumvent while maintaining cover and getting into an advantageous position to where you can get back to the retreat safely. But
Yes.
at least you'll still have cover majority of the time. Whereas if you run out into the open to get back to the retreat, you're exposed the whole fucking time.
No, I'm taking a long way around this time.
Okay. So any combat checks that are directed at you while you maintain this will have a setback die, depending on the up to 2 setback die, depending on where you take position at.
All right. Well, yeah. Actually, the first maneuver I'm going to do is sidestep,
Okay.
and then I'm going to spend an action to quote unquote sprint.
Maneuver. Okay. That's another
make
2
sense?
points of strain.
Yep. Of course, before I maneuver, I'm going to go ahead.
Did you have any advantages that you can spend to recover strain? No.
Ooh,
doesn't
that's
look like
yeah.
Oh, you had 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, so you can recover a bit of strain and then just keep going.
Was that an incidental, or is that kind of maneuver to recover strain? I don't recall.
No, it's just it's technically an incidental.
Okay.
It's part of the skill check.
So, remind me, 3 strain for 3 advantages for 1 strain.
To recover strain is 2 advantages. To recover 1 point of strain.
All right.
To be able to recover 3.
Wait, what? Is it 3 or is it? I believe it's supposed to be 1. We're gonna go back to the old core rule book here and check out combat and conflict here. Recovering strain. 1 page back. Exceeding strain threshold. Wound and wound threshold. I need to know how to recover strain. Okay. Recovering wounds, I need to recover strain. Recovering and healing. Come on, where is it? Recovering critical injuries, recovering from strain. Here we go. Fortunately, recovering from strain is fairly easy, taking a moment to catch his breath, eating a good meal, blah, 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 blah. At the end of an encounter, a player can make a simple discipline check. Each success recovers 1 strain. Furthermore, a good night's rest generally removes all strain the character has suffered. That can't be the only way. I gotta find the advantages, how to spend advantages. Give me 1 second. Because it's advantages that we're trying to spend here. Okay, advantages and threats. Blah, blah, blah. Other types of checks. We're getting close. 1 second for our viewers. We're trying to make sure that our players don't get too tired in their in their endeavors here. Derived attributes. I'm not trying to go to character creation. I need to figure out how to spend advantages and threats, combat, maneuver, types of maneuvers, assist, guard, stance, and interact with the environment, aim, mount or dismount, manage gear, move, actions, preparation, shit, dude.
That's okay.
So-
I got strain I can spend,
Okay.
so it's not a big deal right now.
Spending advantages and triumphs in combat. Okay, here we go. I found it. Perform an immediate free maneuver. So spending 2 advantages, you can perform an immediate free maneuver that does not exceed the 2 maneuver per turn limit. Or you can add a setback to a target character's next check, or a boost die to any allied character's next check, including the active character. 3 advantages to negate the targeted enemy's defensive bonuses, ignore penalizing environmental effects, dealing damage, have the attack disable the opponent or one piece of gear rather than dealing wounds or strain, gain +1 to melee or ranged defense until the end of the active character's next turn, force the target to drop a melee or ranged weapon. Oh, shit. Oh,
So I
you only need
could have
one-
used strain. Okay, go ahead.
You only need 1 advantage to recover 1 point of strain, and
And that
it can be used more than once. So if you have like 6 advantages, you can spend all 6 advantages to recover strain.
And that's a free act. That's a free maneuver.
That's part of spending your. It's not a maneuver or an incidental. It's just part of your skill check. Whenever you roll a skill check and you have those advantages to spend, you can spend those advantages to perform these abilities or perform these abilities.
Okay.
So yeah, you can spend an advantage to recover 1 point of strain, and you can do it more than once in one check.
Okay.
Very cool. See, I mean, we found it. All right.
Okay.
So we haven't spent any advantages from the last 2 of your checks. You have up to 9 right now.
I will, for sake of fairness, I'll go down, let's say, 4.
Okay.
But then I spend immediately 2 more strain to sidestep.
Well, you can use the other 2. You could use the other 2 strain, other 2 strain to perform an immediate free maneuver without accruing strain. As long as
So
you don't. So the advantages give you the maneuver for free without having to take on strain.
Oh, so I don't take any. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll spend those other 2.
We're learning, people. We're learning.
Yeah,
we're learning this game system, guys.
We'll do some we'll do a little bit of sidestepping here.
All right. Very cool.
And I'm going to stick my head up behind a tree and says, "Man, you guys still can't hit the broadside of a bantha." And then I'm going to peace out, all while yelling into the darkness, "Archie, save me!" The echo just kind of disappears behind the trees.
Fucking wild.
So
The fact that you outran 5 fucking trained guns on you is bewildering to me, and I love it. I fucking love it.
cool.
Very well done. All right, that'll end your turn.
Okay. Again,
Well.
if he's able to talk back now, do I hear the semi echo of "Archie, save me"? Kind of scream from the forest.
Go ahead and give me a daunting perception check as you're trying to listen
shit.
to the sound of fucking blaster fire.
No, that's yeah, there's no way in hell I'm getting this. No. Nah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're just your senses are being overwhelmed by the fact that there's a relentless attack being performed right now in the moment.
Mm-hmm. Can I pinpoint where?
Well, you saw where Dar entered the tree line, and you could see him as he's kind of emerged on your side of the tree line to try and take cover from the onslaught, and he's making his way eastward towards the eastern gate where you're at.
Where he was, Archie just screams aloud, "Light it up!" and just immediately like fires randomly into the fucking trees.
Okay. I believe
This is yeah.
I think that's command action, which will give you a. Well, let's see. Actions, limitations. Drop prone, preparate. No. Type of actions. Exchange an action for a maneuver. Spend an action to enact an ability. Force maneuver. Perform skill check. Go ahead and give me a leadership check. This is going to be your action to do so. But this will give everybody a boost die on their combat checks.
I am fine with that.
Okay. Let's go average difficulty
And
on
then
that.
I go onto the comlink I just go onto the comlink to Grisard saying negotiations are over. that's what, and I just say get ready.
Yeah,
And I also say that into the comlink of the commander as well at the same time, so everyone is now aware. Time's up.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll get back from Grisard.
Yeah, that's fair, mate. Listen, Don, whenever you got a second out there, go ahead and call down Grisard Payne. Let's get these people out of here. Tell the security team on board to also disembark. I'll take the controls from there. Right? Sound good? Cheers. And
I think Dar's a little preoccupied.
I'm working on it, boss.
This is the problem.
Someone almost got me.
This is the problem with only having one person with long-range communications on the team.
Yeah, to be fair, you should have handed that off to me or Grisard before you went out.
Hindsight is 20/20, my friend.
That being said, you guys, the audience will see as Grisard begins to gather some of the women and the younger survivors of the retreat into a central location. He also calls over Minoy in this moment where she converges on his position, begins to treat some of the injured from the general exchange that's been taking place so far. Scuttle goes to assist, but Minoy directs Scuttle over towards you, Archie, to continue assisting with the protection of this stronghold. And he gets up on the embattlements along the wall beside you with his rifle locked and loaded. That's two there.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, we have Rawl approaching the wall itself alongside with him, Dr. Kratala. He looks up at you. All right. What's the situation out there? Where am I needed?
Protection detail, get the doctor out of here!
All right. Dr. Kratala, you stay with me. Be ready to run.
Because right now, I am fully convinced that Rawl and Grisard can keep the doctor and the civilians safe as they get out of here. My role right now is just to provide cover and be the main bigger target.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
So I pulled command, I pulled leadership, and I've just said, light it up!
Yeah.
Just towards the trees.
So, that being said, excuse me, sorry. Acid reflux. Okay. All right. Grisard Fang, Income Corporation can hold up to 8 troops. Okay. The viewers will watch as Grisard begins to be very selective about who he's pulling towards him because he knows the capabilities of his ship. He has to be careful in who he chooses to bring aboard the ships to maintain its maneuverability. The other survivors begin to take aim and fire into the tree line, trying to be careful about not hitting
Dar
in the tree line.
I will point out, they have the boost die for the aiming and the boost die for the leadership that I pulled. So they have 2.
This is a hard difficulty because they are using blaster pistols.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
what about the ones with the heavy repeating blasters, like the mounted?
Oh, I should have created a separate fucking skill check for them. Okay, that's one. The survivors, yeah, they're just blasting indiscriminately. We're gonna do another skill check with the heavy blaster or the repeating blasters. Heavy repeating blasters, which is a long range weapon
Yeah,
at
this is
medium range.
To be fair, I didn't want them to start firing until we had the all clear to just unleash hell into the tree line.
Okay. All right. So they'll hold fire for the time. Well, no. As soon as the rest of them start taking
Yeah, this is
firing.
the holding fire was before this.
Yeah.
So now that we have the go ahead, this is like a unleash everything into that tree line and just okay.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. The
Alrighty.
heavy blaster rifle or heavy repeating blaster rifle does 15 damage plus one. One success. Yep. 15
Yep.
plus 1. 16 against. We're gonna do a percent. How many fucking PCs do I got? Or NPCs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a D6.
I feel like Dar is like, it's okay, I'm fine. Oh shit! Like just seeing the blast of fire come down from the wall.
That's a good point. I probably should do a D8 instead of a D6.
Oh. Sorry.
That's a D8. Okay, still the same roll.
Watch where you're shooting, you hairy rug.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Dar, you would have been 7 and 8 because you are out in the open and a little easier to hit. But I rolled the same result twice. So that being said, the incoming heavy blaster bolts that are coming in, they do get pretty close to you, Dar. Who's 6? We're gonna make that one of the Dark Scout troopers. That's heavy repeating blaster is a 15 plus 1, 16 minus a soak. A 5, that's 11. Okay. Dar, you watch the one that you shot in the chest. As you begin to make your escape, he takes this massive, bright red beam of plasma to the fucking face, and his head disappears entirely. And then with that, you manage to take cover, and you continue. You do bounding maneuvers for cover, and yeah, you are surrounded by volleys of blaster bolt fire coming from both the tree line and behind you from the stronghold.
Right.
It's a very intense situation for you as you are
Okay.
caught in the middle.
What about Scuttle and the droids? Because Scuttle's now up there with his long rifle, so he's got.
Yeah, that's not, this turn. Scuttle is going to make a long-range attack with his blaster rifle.
Come on, Golden
That's
Child.
average,
Come on, Gold.
average difficulty. Skull has not done the perform maneuver aim, unfortunately. But,
He literally just got there and seeing everyone.
he's going to be targeting. He's going to target the other scout trooper, which succeeds. That's a. What's his blaster rifle damage? That's a 9 plus 3 for 12 on the scout trooper. Minus 5. That's 7.
Okay.
Another one, another scout trooper, the one that had the bindings, comes bounding after you, Dar, and you watch as another smaller blaster bolt comes soaring in and knocks him to the ground, lifeless. Well done, Scuttle. Next, the B1 battle droids along the wall.
Golden Child.
Really though, this droid's saving my booty.
Yeah, like he saved all of our booties more than once.
The fact that they all have fucking prepared, so they have 2 boosts
Yeah.
die because That's
Yep.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And this is like terrifying volley fire.
Oh my
Fuck!
god! All right, who's this being targeted at?
That's a good question.
All right, that's one of the elite snipers. He takes 8 plus the blaster rifle damage, which is 8, I believe. Let's see.
So
Blast rifle damage. Nope, 7. So 15. 8 minus 8 plus 7 is 15 against this Deep Dark Sergeant's soak of 5. So that's
that's still
10.
That's 10. Yeah, 10 damage.
damn. All right. Okay.
I wonder how many trees are left in like the first like row.
Listen, this is legitimately a scene ripped right out of the Clone Wars. It's just all you're seeing is red and blue blaster bolts flying across the field. The air is immediately engulfed in smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, and they had 3 advantages, which is a fucking crit. Fuck me. All right. All right. Let me roll that crit table. Okay, that's not bad. Target can only act during the last allied initiative slot on their next turn. On their next turn. Fuck.
Yeah. So they can't act this turn. I got that one if you recall.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. All right.
I know.
That sucks. Okay. All right. That's fine. We're fine. Yeah. The one scout trooper that had the sniper rifle trained on you, Dar. Yeah, he takes a blaster bolt to the thigh, and he's hurting right now.
Yeah, through the hail wolf heated plasma.
Dude, I'm not joking. This legitimately looks like like the Clone Wars in a jungle setting. It's Felucia all over again.
Yeah, this is like blue-red blaster bolts with the occasional green rail gun fire.
This is insane. The fact that there's so many NPCs on the fucking map right now is blowing my mind.
I wouldn't want to think of the battle map if there was a battle map. Just the chaos of like one row.
Yav Yayar finally deciding to take action, gets up on the blast on the embattlements and begins to open fire with his blaster pistols, dual wielding blaster pistols. What in the fuck?
I just kind of give him a side eye as I'm now back to aiming.
I got like a weird lag going on. It's driving me nuts. Medium range, that's average difficulty. And he's just ran up on the wall, so he doesn't have the prepared action. This is just going to be a flat roll. Okay. 1 success, 1 threat. All right. He only gets the 1 shot off. He's targeting... Does he take this opportunity to try and stab the party in the back?
If he does, I'm tackling him.
We're going to do a discipline check here.
If he does, I'm gonna tackle him.
It depends on how long sidestep lasts.
Dar. Well, this is. Did you? Okay. Because you did just perform this.
Sidestep at the start of my turn.
Sidestep, yeah. So he's got 2 ranks, so it's still difficult.
Damn. Okay. All right. Let's see if he manages to pull it off. He might be able to pass it off as an accident. We'll see.
I'm gonna kill him. This is the point where I'm gonna. So does Archie see him like full on like try and like murder Dar?
Give me a formidable perception check. You have a boost because the Grisard is near you.
There's no.
You have
fucking...
3 threats. 3
Can
failures,
I
5
take a
threats.
Can I take a light side token to boost one of? Wait, hang on. I've still got triumphs as well.
You guys have 3 triumphs left, yeah.
4.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, look, I'm sorry I rolled like 2 triumphs in a row, but
Yeah. To be fair, so did I. So I'm going to use a light side token to increase 1 and also take a triumph to take an automatic success as well.
Ooh, hold on. Ooh, adversary. Okay. That's right.
See how I do.
Combat. Okay.
Nah. It still doesn't do it.
Okay.
Well,
Ooh. Dude, you
ooh,
got fucking lucky. Woo! Oh yeah. Yeah, you fucked up fucking Grisar. That's right. That's why he's so fucking lethal.
So 2 successes with the automatic 1 is
That's
3 with 3
yeah, that
advantages.
still
doesn't do
doesn't
it.
beat the yeah.
No.
That still fails. Yeah, there's just too many volleys of blaster bolts
Yeah.
going around, and to be fair, there's a lot of blaster bolts that are impacting near Dar in this moment. To single out who exactly is doing it it's just impossible for you in this moment. And who knows? Maybe he's just decided to try and take a. Maybe he interpreted Dar as being one of the Imperials for a moment and saw the error of his ways. We'll see. That being said, it is now the Empire's turn. The Empire will have its dues. That being said,
I'm just curious if that ISB agent is like cowering behind a tree in this moment as the volleys of fire. It's like,
last I saw him, definitely.
yeah.
We just jump behind like a fallen log or a stump.
We the viewers watch as a lance of 74Z speeder bikes emerge from the tree line and begin pursuit of Dar.
They go a lot faster than I do.
Yep. But your sidestep is still going. At least
Yeah,
until the start of your turn.
this is a gunnery skill check on the scout troopers' behalf. Their range is extreme. So extreme range at short range is the question. How do you do that? Let's see. Short range. That's not right. I need somebody with. Gunnery. Short range. Build. Holy fuck. All right. There we go. All right. Let's try this again. Northern Chimera. Gunnery. Short range. Build pool. That's okay. I feel like that's off, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just. Let's see. Difficulty levels. Attack difficulties. Short range is easy. There's no offsets for fucking the types of weaponry. It doesn't look like it, I guess. Fuck, okay. I thought there was. Engage with a ranged heavy. No, engage with gunnery. May not make gunnery checks when engaged within an opponent. It's a short range. So, May not make gunnery checks when engaged. We're not engaged. It is short distance. So we're going to add a +2 to the difficulty. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But also,
So
sidestep still up, so it's also another plus.
So that would be a hard difficulty with a +2. We'll make that a formidable check.
Yeah.
They're using the maneuver to close the distance, so they don't benefit from the A maneuver. Actually, they used the A maneuver last round, so they still
Yeah.
benefit it.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. Bear with us. Oh, shit!
You
Oh,
lucky, you lucky motherfucker!
Caldan, Dar's going to stop running. He's going to start walking. He's going to light a cigarette.
I will
I get a
give my
feeling
fucking
in his head he's doing that as everything's like messing around, but in reality he's like screaming and sprinting.
I will give my NPCs a boost die if you actually decide to do that.
No.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, don't.
No.
Don't.
I am running through the tree line. Archie!
It's just like screaming bloody murder.
The active character grants the enemy a significant advantage in the ongoing encounter, such as accidentally blasting the controls to a bridge he was planning to use for his escape. The active character falls prone. An opponent may immediately perform a free maneuver in response. Okay. Because they are accrued so many threats, I'll let you, Dar, perform a free maneuver.
Free maneuver.
Pop.
I don't want my speed to go to 0 though.
Just keep going.
This is just a free maneuver. It's not going to impact you in any way. This just allows you to move without penalty.
And I'm going to keep moving then, just booking it. Get a little closer to that gate.
So, at reference from Lears, right now you're about medium distance now.
Okay.
Instead of short. You were originally engaged. You moved from engaged to short. You are now went from short to medium,
Right.
which will put you at medium range from the eastern gate, which means you have 2 maneuvers left to get to the eastern gate. That being said, that'll end their turn. Lears, taking up a fortified position, also begins to take fire at you as you are running. Medium range, that's average difficulty. +2 is daunting. Does not have the benefit of a maneuver.
Nope.
You are the luckiest motherfucker I have ever seen in my fucking life.
I don't know what they're teaching at the ISB headquarters these days, but marksmanship surely ain't it!
You are so fucking lucky. It's driving me insane.
The force is willing it so.
This dude is Donnie Yen in fucking Rogue One right now.
It's like,
Donnie Yen, Rogue One. The force is with me. I am with the force.
the force is with me. I'm with the force. The force is with me. Just continue.
That being said, we have another PC slot. Who are we forgetting?
Chav.
Rawl. No, not Rawl. Captain
Chav.
Ralph.
Yeah, oh yeah, the captain. What the fuck is he doing?
I don't know, he might try to shoot me too at this rate.
Right? No, he's we now see him finally emerging from the headquarters, dragging a heavy bag. As he's moving, the contents of the bag itself sounds like a clattering of heavy metals. Still don't know what it is exactly, but he's maneuvering towards the wall, fully emblazoned in battle gear, weapon in hand, and he makes his way towards the embattlements. He'll reach the embattlements next turn. Excuse me.
Okay.
We have 4 NPCs left. We just had the scouts go. We had the leaders go. We have Oh yeah, motherfucker can't go till next round. So skip that guy. We have one other deep, deep dark sergeant who's going to take aim. Man, fuck taking aim at fucking Dar at this fucking point because that's not gonna work. He's gonna, seeing the futility that's been shown so far, he's gonna take aim at the defensive line along the wall. This is medium ranged, which is average difficulty. They have half cover, which gives 2 setback to a combat check. He has the prepared maneuver or the aim maneuver, which gives him a boost die. Let's see how he does. All right. One of the survivors along the wall takes a shot to the chest. Oh, this motherfucker has a blast rifle that has 10 damage plus 2 for 12. So 12 minus 2 is 10 damage. This one actually has remained trained on the defensive perimeter of the retreat. As soon as shit started popping off, he fires off a round. Blaster bolt impacts into the face of one of the survivors along the wall right next to you, Archie, and he falls lifeless to the ground. And that'll end his turn. After he performs another maneuver to perform the aim maneuver, giving him 2 boost die to his next combat check. And next up, we have the probe droid, who is untouched, surprisingly. He is also going to take aim at the defensive perimeter at another survivor. Average difficulty for medium range. And he whiffs it. What a surprise. Droids suck.
You say that. Imperial droids suck. BD battle droids don't.
Okay, that I believe ends the Imperial side of the initiative. At this time, we're going to go ahead and take a quick 5-minute break to go ahead and resituate ourselves, get some water, so on and so forth. Please stick around, as this conclusion will determine whether or not the party makes it off the planet and continues their journey into the Empire or Empire-controlled space. So stick around. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hello and welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game of Star Wars Edge of the Empire, The Adventures of Core Atlas and Grisar Gandy's Safari Services. Some quick self promos, real quick. Let me pause that dramatic music because we're the announcements are not that dramatic, but let's go ahead and talk about what we have in plan for the rest of the week of 2B Dice Adventures. We have Tales of Varden Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you would like to tune into that, that's the continuation of the adventure with the crew of the Pale Lady, a seafaring group that has taken on the charge of saving reality as we know it. A lot of things are going on with that campaign as far as the party makeup, with some light betrayals, as it were, to the government that has been facilitating in the poisoning of its people, which is very upsetting for some of the members of the party, because government oversight is bullshit in their eyes, especially one that has been deemed a pirate. So tune into that Thursday, and then we're back at it again next week, Tuesday, for Star Wars Edge of the Empire. We are still in the works to trying to get Dimensional Dial reinstated. We just have some coordinating to do as far as the campaign is concerned. It's looking more likely that we'll be switching to a once a month format for the Dimensional Dial campaign. So be ready for that change up. We do miss producing that show for you guys. I especially miss playing Clucky McCluckerson. He's my baby. For those of you that don't know the origin of Clucky McCluckerson, he's a chicken Aarakocra, inspired from the Cuckoos from The Legend of Zelda, and he's a ancestral guardian barbarian who summons an army of spectral chickens to aid him in battle. So just imagine, if you will, striking a cuckoo in Legend of Zelda 3 times, and then an army of cuckoos assailing you the whole time. Except Clucky is the one doing this assailing, and you're being assailed by a bunch of spectral chickens.
With the strength of 10 men, does he strike?
Oh, he's a monstrosity in his own right. That being said, other promotions to announce. I am running a Star Wars games on startplaying.games. If you would like to commission me for your own adventure in Star Wars, you can do so by searching me by typing in startplaying.games/GM/Tarzan82855. You can find me that way. I am going to be running a one-shot on Thursday for a group of people that I haven't met before. So I'm excited. If you would like to be part of it, I run up to 5 player characters in a session, so you can still be part of it. I have 3 currently right now, but Thursday at 12:30, I believe. Let me double check in case you'd be interested in participating. 12:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on October 3rd. I'll be running Star Wars Edge of the Empire Debts to Pay one shot. You can check me out there. It's only $5 to participate, as it is a pre-generated one shot, so I don't have to invest too much energy into producing that experience for you. So because it's already produced for me. So yeah, check me out if you want to experience what my players here get to experience on a weekly basis. On top of that, it's a great great learning experience as we both are learning as we go through it, because this system is very intricate. There's a lot of nuance to Edge of the Empire gaming system, and I just introduced a whole bunch more nuance for myself, as I had just bought today some expansions that I will eventually be introducing. Those expansions being Force and Destiny. I'm holding it upside down apparently. Force and Destiny, and which will allow me to be more understanding of how to run Force users in my party, Age of the Rebellion, which will touch on some of the backstories for some of the party members right now. So be on the lookout for that. I am I got a lot of homework to do coming up, but I'm excited all the same. That being said, let's go ahead and get back to the adventure that has currently been to be diced. That being said, we just finished with the end of the last round, the third round of combat. We're back at the top of the initiative order. What's everybody's fucking plan?
Dar, get your ass inside.
That's pretty much. I'm going to make my way to the gate, spend all my maneuvers,
All right.
maybe even some strain, just to make sure I get to the gate on time.
One maneuver gets you short range. Second maneuver gets you engaged, which means you'll be at the gates. You're not necessarily behind cover, but the gate will be in front of you, which means the next round you'll be behind the gate and protected by cover.
Assuming they open it for me. But yes.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just going to spend my turn booking it to the gate, avoiding these dang speeders and this ISB agent who can't hit the broadside of a Star Destroyer. So, yeah.
They were only aiming at you because you were that close. And now their strategy is going to change up here. This is crazy. All right. That's Dar's initiative. He's at the gate of the retreat. Archie, you do see Dar finally make his way up to the gates. Albeit the long way around as opposed to the direct route, but would have put him in a more precarious situation.
His quick thinking saved his life.
Yeah.
How far down is he?
He's at the gate, eastern gate.
How tall are the walls and the gate?
The gates themselves are 20 feet tall. So he's only what, 5'2", 10, 6'2".
I'm about average height, so
5'10".
just shy of 6 foot.
Okay, so yeah, even if he were to make a running jump, it's still a damn near impossible check. We can make a athletics check if you would like to.
Nope,
No,
I do not feel up to the task.
No, my follow-up question is: will it hurt me if I jumped
Ooh, okay.
and landed in front of him?
Fall damage. That's
blocking him from the blast of fire and then activating unmatched protection, so everything's aimed at me.
okay. All right. There's a way to account for fall damage. Environmental effects. We're right there. Let's see. Gravity.
I love the fact that in Star Wars, gravity is an environmental effect, which makes a lot of sense.
Falling. Here we go. Short. Okay. We're gonna make it. If you choose to do so, you're gonna make either an average athletics or coordination check.
Athletics.
All right. Go ahead and make that check. No failures to be. One threat.
Whew. Wow.
That's 5 successes and 1 advantage.
Okay. we're gonna say this accumulates in the form of strain, as opposed to wounds.
Okay.
You reduce. What's your soak?
My suck is 12.
Oh, fuck you.
And Archie parted the Red Sea.
There's no fucking point.
landing.
There was no point. There was no point to that fucking check because the short fall damage is only 10 damage. So
I
yeah,
have it. So basically, Dark hits says like about to run in, and all he hears behind him is this. It's like land. And his favorite fur rug is now standing in front of him and activates unmatched protection. Stands up and just kind of like, is looking around. Lets out just this raw cry and fires and uses his action to fire the first thing that comes near him.
Dar is going to point out the speeder bikes that are on my tail.
Oh yeah, he's like, just like immediately like fires essentially.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll classify that. I'll classify that as a maneuver. So yeah, you have an action left.
Activated my incidental using a triumph to. So I got 2 left to activate unmatched protection. So I'll take half damage, and it lasts till 5 rounds. Basically, damage is now getting reduced, and I can choose to take the damage of someone else.
All right. Okay. And you said you're taking an attack action.
Yeah, pointing my caster at one of the does like speeder, and then immediately just turning and just firing at one of the speeder bikes.
All right. The question is: are you targeting the speeder itself, or are you targeting the rider?
Speed is a little bit of a bigger target, so I'm aiming at that.
Okay, good choice. Go ahead and make they're at medium range currently, so that will be medium range.
And thankfully, that is the bowcaster's range limit, is medium.
Average difficulty.
Alrighty. Okay, it's not bad, it's not bad.
1 failure, 1 threat versus 2 successes, 2 advantages. So you have 1 success, 1 advantage remaining after the calculations. That puts you at the base damage plus 1. So what's the base damage for a bowcaster?
10.
10 plus
10
1 is
damage.
11.
Yep.
This bitch has no armor. And
It's a speeder bike, that makes sense. It's a swoop bike.
a whole trauma of 2. Yeah, that's a thing.
So, do we see like the scout trooper go like, just because of momentum, does he just keep going?
The bike is shot out from underneath him, and he goes flying into a tree stump and dies on impact.
And I
That's
just basically like look at Dar going, we're backing up. Use me as full cover if you need to. So
If I can get this door open, bro, you got it.
Yeah, you take out Z70 or 74Z speeder bike effortlessly. That'll end your turn. Survivors and droids. Let's go ahead and get a combat check from all of them. Range
Scuttle's up there now.
average.
I'm gonna keep reminding you of that.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
No, you don't. You decide for him to go up there because Manoy told him to.
Fucking, why did I make him so fucking strong? Fuck you! Oh, he still failed. He failed.
True, but he did get a triumph.
You still have a triumph to pocket, but he missed. Okay, that's
For
fine.
once.
I'll
Let's say
take
this is the first time for Scuttle. We need to
Yeah, it's actually the first time he's missed.
update his programming. Can't have this.
That's 5 advantages. I'll spend 4 advantages to go ahead and recover the 4 points of strain that he already has. All right. That'll end his turn. Annoying Grizard. They have narrowed down their selection of people that they're going to try and rescue. At this point, you'll hear over the intercom.
All right, mate. Tell them to descend upon our exact coordinates. All right. I'm gonna try and rescue these people and lead the Empire away from you guys. Good luck.
We're
This
a
is,
little busy! Just-
This may be the last time I speak to you all right, mate? Take care of each other.
Thanks, boss. Well, I'll make sure this big hairy guy doesn't die.
Very funny.
Archie, look out for Dawn. Look out for yourself. Look out for the crew of the core Atlas, alright, mate? I'm counting on you.
The doctor's heading your way, by the way.
Very good. We've accounted for it. Actually, no. Keep her with you lot. I'm taking a group of random survivors just to try and entice the Empire away from you. All right. They need the distraction. You guys need this opportunity to take the important VIPs away. Us immediately departing is going to create this opportunity for you. This is going to give you an opening. I need you to trust my judgment, Archie.
Someone open this gate, please.
Just like,
No, all while this is going on, but yeah, the gate's opening up. But yeah, Grizard's like, as you're entering this exchange. Oh shit, I'm still on the fucking microphone.
yeah, you're still in the comlink.
It was cool though.
Yeah.
All this time, the conversation started out over comlink, but it's progressed to face at this point. Grizard is looking you deeply concerned in the eyes. Do this for me. Protect these survivors. I'm taking these non-essential people as a means to try and distract the Empire and get them away from you guys. Because Grizard understands that Dr. Katala and Captain Relhar Saul are very important to the Core Atlas crew. So, with his immediate departure from this facility, is grounds enough to be cause of concern for the Empire, which will give you the opportunity, which will cause them to retreat and fly and go back to their ship and try and pursue the Grizard Fang. That's his plan, and he lays that out for you guys in explicit detail as you guys approach. All right. Archie, you're not going to be happy with this plan. I'm going to tell you this right now, mate. But you guys need to remain behind, all right? Benoit and I are going to get on the Grizard Fang, take some non-essential personnel, all right? And we're gonna make the escape here. This is going to create an opportunity for you guys to be able to escape, all right? So don't fuck this up, right? Watch for that opening. As soon as the Grizard's Fang goes up in the air, the imps are going to scatter. They're gonna retreat. So trust my judgment, mate. All right.
Captain, boss man, is this a bad time to mention the Imperials think the captain's dead and the doctor's AWOL?
No, that actually works out in our fucking favor, mate. That's perfect.
All right.
But nonetheless, I'm trusting you, the two of you. All right, take care of that fellow Roll and Chev. All right.
You got him, boss man.
This is going to be the last time we see each other for some time. I fear.
Don't worry, boss. We'll catch up with you.
Archie's actually looking between Roll and Gryzon in this moment, just kind of like back and forth.
I understand the situation, right, Archie. What I'm asking you in this moment is to think beyond your life debt to me, mate, which is not something that I've been fond of holding over you in any capacity. But I'm telling you, what is more important to me in this moment right now, mate, is saving these people. All right. What Roll and Chav represent is the same thing that we've been fighting for since you and I first met. You remember what we started, right, mate?
He's gonna hate this, but I pull him into a giant Wookiee level bear hug. Just like, he's like.
All right. Take care of yourself, Archie.
Whoa.
Duh. Please stop using the Empire as the butt of your jokes for convincing people to do whatever it is you're planning to do.
All right, boss. I'll do my best. Make no promises, but
I just can't. I look at Dart at that moment. Get the fang down there.
I'll be more careful next time, boss.
Alright. Let's get the fang down here and then we'll make a run for the Chimera, I guess.
You guys have done me proud, mates. All right. I couldn't have had a better crew for some of the excursions we've had. Be safe out there, all right?
Give Geyser a nice big ol' handshake. All right, fly safe. We'll catch you on the other side of the galaxy.
Kind of like do this over Minoy's head, essentially, like just.
Archie, I'm trusting you with Scuttle, okay?
Honestly, we're actually gonna need him right now.
He'll take care of you. He'll make sure you guys are safe. I'll find you again. Scuttle.
Yeah.
Make sure that if they get hurt, they're taken care of. The same as anybody else.
Roger, Roger.
In this moment, as you hear the engines of the Grisard Fang break the atmosphere, and the silhouette of it begins to descend upon directly over the retreat. Scuttle takes his position beside Archie as he watches 8 of the survivors and Minoy and Grisard board the Grisard Fang. The crew that remained aboard, this 8 security, disembark and bolster the forces of the survivors of the retreat. A solemn energy remains in this moment. We're going to perform one last round of combat before we conclude tonight's session to facilitate this departure. That being said, we're at the top of the initiative. Or no, we are at the middle of the first half of the PC initiative.
Yeah.
Grisard and Minoy board the Grisard Fang after being followed by 8 survivors. The Grisard Fang begins its ascent.
Can I pull a command in this moment for covering fire?
Go ahead.
Okay, and pull leadership to essentially command the droids and the survivors and the security team to effectively make it appear as that is the prime target. That's escaping, essentially.
Okay. I'm going to cash in a dark side token to upgrade one of Grisard's piloting skills to a proficiency.
You can use a triumph. You have like 3. Bump it to a single success.
Okay. We'll take that one success to make it a successful piloting check, which leaves you guys with 2.
Yeah.
Grisard begins his ascent with the 8 survivors, with Minoy at his side. Grisard, or Archie, go ahead and perform that leadership check that you wanted.
I did. I got 5 successes for advantages.
Okay, that's an average difficulty. Let's see. All right. You cancel out the threats, so it's 5 successes. You are successful in rallying the troops to respond as if this is essential personnel fleeing the facility. The volleys of blaster fire intensify in this moment as they try and keep as they try to suppress any returning fire in any capacity. It's just a deafening sound of blasters non-stop blasting overhead. The Grisard's Fang begins to ascend and begin its departure of the atmosphere. That's also Minoy. That's some of the survivors. We have 2 PC slots left. Who hasn't gone? Chav and Rawl. Chav spends his maneuver or his turn still waiting. Rawl and Dr. Kratala, same thing, as they wait for an opening to escape. We're back at the NPC slot of the initiative. Lears. We're going to start with Lears as first in the initiative. Average difficulty with a setback with the volleys of blaster fire. I'll give him a boost actually because of.
Yeah, the boost is probably needed.
There we go. All right. The boost gets him that success. He peeks his head up just in time to see the Grisard's Fang beginning to ascend and depart the planet's atmosphere. With that, he raises his comm link to his mouth and begins to call out to the rest of the crew.
Begin evacuate. Begin retreat. The Sodom personnel are making an escape. Begin pursuit.
That's our opening.
With that, returning blaster fire begins to drastically reduce. The dark scout troopers that were on swoop bikes break the pursuit of Dar and retreat back into the tree line. The blaster fire that was coming from the tree line has disappeared entirely as they begin the retreat back towards their ship. At this time, we are out of initiative as you watch or as you hear their ship begin to power up and their thrusters ignite as the deep darks ascends and begins pursuit of the Grisard's Fang.
I look at Cortala. I look at Roll, look at Chav, look at Dar, look at Scuttle. Look at the captain. Time to go.
All right. I can take about let's see, how many of you are there? 50 plus doctor and captain.
Me and Roll made a promise to stay behind until help came.
That's good and all, mate, but with the Empire knowing that we're here, I don't think that's an option anymore. Chap turns to Yav. I hate how similar their names are.
Hey man,
I really do.
I didn't name them.
I didn't name them either, but their names are so fucking similar. Yeah, Chav turns to Yav. Look, I understand we ain't on the best terms here, but perhaps the best chance that these survivors have is by us working together and parting ways from here. Why don't you take a number of survivors aboard your ship, displace them on an unassuming planet where they could, thrive. We'll take a number on our ship, and it's going to be a tight fit for all of us, but it's better than remaining behind and being imprisoned. The only drawback is we're going to have to leave the droids behind if we're fine with that.
So long as we get to take the one. Looking at a Scuttle.
Is anybody in disagreement? Captain Morrell in this moment. The droids have always been dispensable. In fact, they'll serve as a distraction for the Empire if they do decide to pursue us. Those of you, battle droids that do remain, you are charged with protecting the retreat. Should any Imperial forces show their face, execute them with impunity. Do not wait. Do not engage in any negotiations with them of any capacity. You are to execute on sight unless it's any other member outside the Imperials. Am I understood?
Roger, roger.
And with that, the droids begin to take up positions along the wall. The survivors begin to retract from the wall as they begin to section themselves off by ship.
Well, Captain, maybe you should be thanking me. Imperials won't be coming after you specifically. Because I think you're dead. Congratulations.
As this conversation takes place, you can hear blaster fire in the atmosphere as the deep dark begins to open fire on the Grisard's Fang. You can hear what sounds like explosions. But as you look up, you see the deep dark, the Imperial transport, but you don't see Grisard's Fang. You see a plume of smoke where you could assume it was, but it's not there anymore. You don't see any debris. You just see the remains of smoke of impact.
They jumped a little later than I would have, but looks like they got out of here. So
The deep dark breaks the atmosphere and ascends into outer space. The survivors now sectioned off. You have swoop bikes at your disposal. The Northwind Chimera is a great distance off, at least 12 kilometers. You have a ways to travel before getting there. You could either send somebody ahead with the swoop bike to pilot it and bring it back to the retreat, or you can lead a convoy of survivors to the Northwind Chimera.
I look at Chav and Dar. Take the bikes, get the Chimera, bring it back here.
I agree.
With the
We
bikes,
Go ahead.
with the bikes, your travel time is reduced significantly. What would take hours, upwards of 10 hours, only takes you about 2-3 hours at most.
Yeah.
With the swoop bikes. You guys arrive, the two of you, Chav and Dar, arrive at the Northwind Chimera. Chav looking at you. All right, listen. Northwind Chimera is my baby. She responds to a certain amount of touch. Don't get presumptuous, all right, man? All right? I'm the captain of the Northwind Chimera.
Your ship, your rules. I'm gonna
Thank you.
steal my blaster and follow him aboard.
You guys
Purposely-
load up the swoop bikes onto the Northwind Chimera, begin the ignition sequence, and begin your ascent over to the retreat. With this opening created by Grisard and Minoy, you guys successfully managed to load up half of the survivors onto the Northwind Chimera, the other half on the Night Flyer, the YT freighter that the Rhodians command. And the two of you begin your ascent. Or the two ships begin their ascent and departure. The captain and doctor aboard the Northwind Chimera, much to the dismay of the Yayar clan.
Every time when they tried to protest, there was just Archie just staring at them over the doctor and captain, just going, "Try it. I'm in no mood right now. Please
Yeah.
give me an excuse."
Much to the dismay of the Yayar clan, the two of you, the crew of the Northwind Chimera take off with the doctor and captain, beginning your ascent out of the atmosphere of Cholgana. The crew has finally departed Cholgana. Navigating through the nebula that encompasses the planet, the crew successfully enters in the astrogation charts of their next charter, Rexus Prime, where they are charged with bringing the captain and doctor to. Where the rest of this adventure is to be diced. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in next week to figure out what happens with the continuation of this adventure now that the prime the prime character NPCs have been rescued and disembarked. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate the support that you guys have shown us all this time. Tune in next week for the continuation of the Beyond the Rim adventure module. After the completion of this adventure module, we will go into free form where the players get to decide where the campaign goes, which I'm terrified but also excited for. That
It'll
being
be
said,
fun. It'll be fun.
it'll be fun, and I can't wait. That being said, tune in next week. We'll see you guys. Take care, 2B Dicers. We'll see you next time.
Peace.